Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kind of odd. No barking from the dog, no smog. And Mama cooked the breakfast with no hog.
I think that universally makes it a bad day.
Yeah, true.
Bacon, sausage,
bacon, sauce. I mean, you got eggs, may have throw little biscuits in there, something like that. But no hog.
No bacon or sausage.
No bacon or sausage.
That's the tops, especially when you're trying to make like a pancake sandwich with bacon, eggs.
Oh man,
put the syrup on.
You talk about good eating right there.
Remember, I think that was the time where there's no knock, but like everybody was like a diet Muslim. Remember?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
They went to,
like, no pork on my fork.
No pork on your fork. That's it.
Fish on my dish.
We promised that Sergeant Ledbetter is here, folks.
I'm here. Don't worry, I'm here.
Before we get into that, what we got to do is we got to tell the streets.
We back up.
Guys, I'm excited.
So excited.
I'm not a little excited. I'm a lot excited.
A lot excited. A lot.
It's WrestleMania season, man.
WrestleMania.
Are you ready for it? Let's ask this off jump, though. Kev, are you feeling WrestleMania season?
I'm feeling WrestleMania season.
You ready?
I'm ready for it.
Juiced up, ready to run through the brick wall?
About as ready as I'm going to be.
What about you, Sarge?
I wasn't until Monday, and I watched all of Raw, and it was pretty fire.
Yeah,
you're ready to go, huh?
Yeah, because there was a lot happening Raw on Monday. A lot of
same way.
A lot of duplicate segments with different people, but I didn't mind it because they were putting heat behind stuff. So let's do it.
There was almost no wrestling on the show.
No,
there was like the street fight, and then what else?
A lot of pull aparts and a lot of people putting hands on Adam Pearce, which I didn't like that much because they don't say he's a former wrestler, so they shouldn't be putting hands on the GM. But
I agree with you.
But should they say that though?
What
they should say, if they're going to let people rough him up, then yes.
So many people say like, "Hey,
this guy's a former champion. He can hold his own."
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't mention that, then he gets roughed up. Now it makes him look kind of
Right. Well,
it's not this season. You know, that's a good point though too, because it's like, you know, how many times does he have to not get bumped before he's like, you know, firing people, right?
Or,
you know what I mean?
Or work somebody in a match,
right? Well, it seemed like they were kind of setting up a lot of that stuff because now, and I don't like this, but not because for the reason you think. I know we're not supposed to talk about this, but it seems like they're going I Show Speed, LA Knight, or it's LA Knight and the Usos versus I Show Speed.
That's what I'm
Division.
thinking. Yeah, that's because they did the belt swap or the belt change randomly.
So
that was kind of random.
It was random.
Night. Yeah,
it was very weird, and it was a street fight with like zero build.
No,
we're just going out there and fighting.
It had the only build was the Vision was revealed as the ones who took out Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of weak.
It is kind of weak. Well, we'll get into this next week because we're going to do 2 weeks of the card preview.
Yeah.
Last couple of years we've done the WrestleMania preview. We've tried to jam both nights into one show.
Yeah, we did.
We're not going to do that this year because it felt like we were kind of not getting into the meat of it until it was, too late. We were just like, I think this. Let's go to commercial.
Right, it sure
we'll do night one next week and night two the week after. But
we're gonna take our time this year.
But this week it's so important to talk about WrestleMania because it is. I mean, as a wrestler, Sarge, do you agree? Like, wrestling just feels better this time of year. When the build up to WrestleMania on the independent level, it feels like people debut their new gear or
new entrance music,
or they're trying harder in the ring, or they're working hard.
Try harder. There's people that try harder because it's the anniversary show of WrestleMania. Right. That's sad. they try harder though because of that.
It's truth though. It's like they can never fully expel the mark in them, WrestleMania is an exciting time as a wrestler, but Kev, as a fan, talk about it, man. What's WrestleMania season for the diehard wrestling fan? What does that mean to you?
WrestleMania is almost like Christmas to me because you waking up on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and stuff like that. You like, man, I'm trying to get this toy, about to get this new toy, but the new toys is like the new matches, like the new match types, and like how you said, new interest music, the new gear,
first time matchups.
Yeah, first time matchups, the new gear and stuff that you ain't never seen before, like Brock Lesnar and Obafemi. I'm excited for that match.
I picture Kev and Christmas morning walking in up to the room with the tree, kind of like Oba. he knows mom's got something cooking, and he's just going like, yeah,
I love it.
That's how I go to the kitchen every day.
Yeah, that's how he goes to the kitchen every day.
Yep.
You got the big wooden mahogany necklace on.
Yeah, I got my coconuts on my neck.
I love it.
I'm
gonna picture that now for the
Kev
rest
uses
of the night.
donut holes though.
Donut.
You know what? If they do kind of like donut holes,
He uses munchkins.
I'm too cheap for them other ones. So I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Then he stopped. Remember the candy necklaces?
Yeah.
Yeah. He gets the ones with the donut. And he just stops and takes a bite. And
Keeps going.
Yeah.
And it's Easter too, so he's got the Peeps necklace on.
Yeah, I got the Peeps necklace on.
Yeah. Peeps necklace.
I got the Peeps necklace and I got the Reese necklace too. So hey,
make it happen.
Gotta make it happen. You gotta have the protein with it too.
Gotta have it.
It can't be all sugar though.
I think I read that those the peanut butter eggs from Reese's Pieces. I think they got like 4 grams of protein each one of them.
Hey,
so what are you thinking? Like 8-10 of those in a sitting?
Oh,
right. Get you right.
Right, get you right, man. Post workout.
Bring all of those to the watch party. Oh man, we'll see how that goes.
We'll see how it goes.
You know, Hot Sam Pretzel could have made a pretzel bite necklace.
True story, yeah.
That'd have been awesome.
We'll see about it.
You lean forward, get a little dip going.
Yeah.
Dip in some cheese.
Yeah.
And speaking of the watch along, folks, put that on your calendar. There'll be an event coming up here soon. Respond yes. We're gonna do some cool stuff this year with the watch along. We got Michael Maxwell from Arrowhead Tax joining us.
Michael
Sarge will be in the house both nights. Kev will be in the house both nights. And here's the surprise. I didn't even tell you guys. You ready for it?
Yeah.
You ready for it? We're putting the link to this in the chat. And you, the fans, can join us live for the watch along. We will let you in 1 hour at a time. And you can join us live in the air for the watch along.
It's like the Thunderdome.
It's the Thunderdome.
Just like the Thunderdome.
It's the Thunderdome.
The card subject to change, Thunderdome.
You remember the episode of Raw that Chris Benoit was watching? You saw that? Remember, Kev? They took it down like right away, but somebody put Benoit up on the screen.
Sure did. Yep.
So bad.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Terrible. Are we to the point yet where we can laugh about that or not really?
We had a conversation at Expo about Benoit. Somebody said he should get put in the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
WWE should release a disclaimer, and they should say, "Listen, this is what he did. We acknowledge it's horrible. We are putting him in the Hall of Fame solely on his work of what he did in WWE. We are not condoning anything outside of that. Just put it out there in a blanket statement."
If they were to do something like that, do you think a lot of people would boo that?
I don't know.
Decision.
I don't know.
I'm thinking a lot of people would boo that decision because it's a lot of people that have been affected by that. Plus, they don't like to let stuff go.
But if they say that we understand that we're not like acknowledging the things that he did.
Yeah.
We're just putting him in solely on his work. We're not even going to have like anyone speak for him. We don't even have to put his face up on the thing.
So he'd be like a legacy.
It's like a legacy inductee, and I think it'll eventually happen. I'm not saying it'll happen anytime soon.
I mean, it'll eventually happen, but like I said, people don't forget, and people are bound to be jacking.
Well, what are they going to do when Vince comes walking out?
Touche.
I think Vince will be on WrestleMania.
And that's a big difference.
You don't name drop somebody on Monday Night Raw next to WrestleMania without something planned. So Vince, I think, with some capacity, will be involved.
Don't be surprised if he's on SmackDown Friday.
I was about to say
he's surprised with that either. But
if he drives himself to the building, though, will he make it there without?
I don't know.
Well, pal, I'm trying to get to my granddaughter's birthday party, pal.
So it's complicated, and not to make this whole segment opening about Benoit because it's about WrestleMania,
right?
But talk about WrestleMania, like in WrestleMania 20, that's considered one of the best endings to WrestleMania of all time. It was him winning the title, him and Eddie embracing in the ring. But my question is like, okay, let's relate to Chris Benoit for a second to Ray Lewis.
Right.
Ray Lewis killed a man with his bare hands and stuffed him in a trunk, was acquitted, and has got a
But
gold jacket.
There's a but to that.
Right.
He paid someone else to take the fall for him.
Sure did.
So who's a bigger
And then
piece
that
of
guy
garbage?
didn't tell until he got out of jail.
Right. Who's a bigger piece of garbage?
Well, Ray Lewis is
Ray
the bigger
Lewis
piece
is.
of garbage. Obviously, the other, but
Benoit's situation was a horrible tragedy, mitigated by concussions,
Yes.
drug use, all the stuff that he. And keep in mind, folks, we're talking about this. It's 2007. Chris Benoit, I'm not being name drop Jones. I've been in the ring with him. He's not a big dude. He's maybe 5'8",
Mhm.
5'9" with his boots on.
right.
He had to be juiced to the gills for Vince to even
Yeah.
consider giving him a paycheck.
Right.
And that's why, and, you know, and let's talk about WrestleMania for a minute there as it relates to it. But like his title reign was terrible. It was garbage.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
won it
it
at
was.
WrestleMania and he lost it at SummerSlam. And I think the SummerSlam was like close that year. So that's April, May, June, July, August. He lost it. So he had it for maybe 120 days. But they didn't give him anybody to beat. They didn't give him anything special. And by the time he got to SummerSlam versus Randy Orton, and that's a good match, but nobody cared. Have you ever
Right.
watched that match? Or you
Yeah.
remember watching that?
I remember seeing it.
Benoit comes, no reaction.
Yeah.
People were hanging from the rafters when he won.
Mhm.
And by the time he got to SummerSlam,
Everything
nobody
kind of
cared.
like
Well, then it
died
was
down.
like, who's the next guy up?
Orton.
Yeah. So that's all they're worried about.
Right.
Wrestling fans are their own worst enemy
It's true.
because they'll take a moment that they want so bad and then they'll completely ruin it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jericho. Everybody was bashing Jericho. Oh, he's going back to WWE. He's a sellout. And then he shows up on AEW and all those same fans are like chanting Jericho's name as loud as they possibly can.
Yep. I've seen
Wrestling fans are the worst.
fickle.
They're very fickle.
They're fickle and they have long memories and short memories at the same time.
Yeah.
You've never seen anything really ultimately like that, you know, and there's toxic fan bases out there for everybody, right? Star Wars, another toxic fan base.
Oh my God,
they can't just like it. And if they don't like it, don't watch it.
Yeah.
You know, you can watch, oh, I'm a fan of the original trilogy. You can watch that start to finish and just be done with Star Wars.
Yep.
You
Plain
can
and
watch
simple.
the prequels start to finish, be done with Star Wars. You
Yeah.
can watch the new ones if you like those.
They get offended
Right.
that they don't like something.
And so, like, spoiler alert, folks, so you know, like, you watch I rewatched recently The Force Awakens, and then I was like, in the Star Wars things I follow, people were talking about it a little bit, and they were mad that Han Solo was killed in The Force Awakens. What do you want to be, like 90 years old, flying around the
And
Millennium
they
Falcon?
barely got him to do that movie.
Right,
He definitely wasn't going to do any more.
right. He wanted to die at the end of Empire Strikes Back,
Yes.
but action figures had to be sold, folks.
Yep.
In
Oh,
a
no
good,
doubt.
in a good way, though,
Yeah.
because that's how George Lucas funded all of his movies, is off the merchandising.
Hey.
Merchandising.
Merchandise, the old pfeffer. Give him the
Yeah.
pfeff.
Give him the faff.
Hit him with the pfeff.
Karen Oldendick says, can she be the first entrant in the watch along?
Yeah, but you can't. You have to not talk about Ron Mathis at all. Okay. Deal. Ledbetter fans get offended. It's trifling.
Mm.
With WrestleMania being like, what does WrestleMania mean to you, Kev? Like, I know that we talked about how you feel, but like, what is like, what's the first things that pop in your head as a fan? Like when it's WrestleMania time, it's so different, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah, it is. Mania time is almost like the season finale of a favorite show. You know,
There it is. Perfect.
Because you got the season premiere, which is the Mania, is the Raw after Mania.
Yeah.
But before then is the season finale. The season finale is where you bring out all the stuff, all the fixings, all the stuff, all the happenings,
All the surprises.
all the surprises. It needs to be like a whole bunch of those surprises that's gonna make everybody go crazy. Triple H need to come out with the best booking ever.
Big Kev, it's going to be a new era.
It is gonna be. How many times is it gonna be a new era?
It sounds like extremely PP ideas.
yeah.
It sounds like an extremely PP idea.
Hey,
New era. It's a big reset. Every 10 minutes.
Yep. This is it. You're gonna come up with
Okay.
a big old reset button. He's probably gonna do like how Russo did
Oof.
and just everybody not gonna have any belts. Everybody gotta fight for the belts.
Hmm.
That was terrible.
That
When he
was
did
terrible.
That was terrible.
We need to do a Vince Russo show, but we'll do it after WrestleMania.
I was about to say, yeah, we got to
We'll
do
do
that
it.
at the
We'll
Mania.
do it after WrestleMania.
We
Boy,
could
we got some-
probably get him on.
You think so?
Absolutely.
This is the same
Maybe
dude that
we
wore a
should hit him
Rolex
up.
on
I
his chain.
absolutely think we could get Vince Russo on.
Let's do that. Let's see if we can do that.
We should see about that.
Bro, listen, bro.
I'll get his number from Shark.
Do it.
Yep.
Do it. Let's get it. Let's make it happen.
I asked him what my wrestling day should be.
Before we go to break on this first one, what are your thoughts about WrestleMania? Like the transition from being a fan. I found that WrestleMania actually meant more to me after being a wrestler, after becoming a wrestler.
Yeah.
Like it felt like something to aspire to.
Yeah.
Not to even just be on the card, but to like, this is the performance I need to pull out of myself.
Right.
when
You
I'm
knew
on a
well,
bigger
you
show.
realized it was a bigger deal.
Yeah.
When you're watching it as a fan, yes, you know it's a big deal. It's WrestleMania. But then as a performer, you're like, I know that this is a huge deal to them,
Yes.
which makes it feel like a big deal to me, just knowing that it's a big deal to them.
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
ever have like,
It's like that old, I love that for you.
yeah, I love that. I love that journey for you.
Yes.
So when you're talking about WrestleMania for you personally, what has it ever made you like emotional, like watching it? Like as a wrestler.
So
I know as a fan, it's easy to get emotional about it, but like as a fan, as a wrestler, like you're smartened up, you're seasoned, and you watch it, and you're just like,
yeah, WrestleMania 3 was the first ever pay-per-view I watched live. So the rest of them, we ordered it at a friend's house for his birthday party. And then WrestleMania 6 was like my favorite WrestleMania as a kid
that's
because
such a good card.
Warrior and
Oh,
Hogan were both. I like them both.
Mhm.
So it was like I'd never seen that
But
before.
the whole card was good too.
Had you ever seen at that point a babyface versus babyface
Never,
feud?
No.
I
never,
never.
never.
So when I saw that, I was just captivated. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there watching that, going, "Man, who's going to win?" Now
Never
looking
seen-
back, it was so obvious Warrior was going to win.
Yeah.
To me, it was.
Watching it back,
Watching it back.
yes.
Yeah, watch it back now. Yeah.
Watching it back now, you think, okay, both belts on the line. Hogan wasn't going to win the IC title.
Both the moment that got you locked in was the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a Pat Patterson special.
Oh,
When they're
yeah.
on the opposite sides of the ring.
Yep.
They dump everybody in the corners and back into each other.
Yep.
And there's nobody else in the ring. And your mind is melted because how could two good guys now have to fight each other?
Said something about to go there.
Who'd
What
they
about
pitch
his-
out? Warrior or Hogan one pitched Martel out on the one
Did
side, and
somebody
then
have Dino Bravo?
somebody
Or am I
pitched the other
misremembering?
one. I can't remember if it was Bravo.
Because I know Warrior, he tipped out Rick Martel.
Yeah, he chucked him, and then Hogan sent somebody the other direction.
Yeah.
Then they double down,
Mhm.
and the Barbarian
Barbarian
slides
came
in.
out, yeah.
As an adult watching WrestleMania, did you have a moment that got you in the feels as an adult in the business?
So, what year? Okay, what year was WrestleMania 23?
That was
'Cause that
I
was-
was at Ford Field. You and I were both there.
07, right?
Yep, that was 07.
Or was that was 07?
That was 7 because
Okay.
then we just talked about what Benoit
So I had
Yep.
I had just started the year before.
yeah.
So I was already having an understanding of how big of a moment that was.
It's one of my favorite moments that gets me in the feels too. Let's continue that thought
Yeah.
because we had to go pay some bills. We come back. It's more WrestleMania talk, baby. We'll see you in a little bit. Karen, I see your question. I'll answer when we get back.
Hey, folks, it's Game. Kimera and Big Kev, right here on 1410 ESPN Radio.
We are card subject to change. I'm Big Kev. He's been Kimera, and he is a Sergeant Ledbetter. And we are sponsored by, this is a favorite of one of mine, Tab Cola.
Tab Cola.
Wow.
We are sponsored by Tab Cola. And yeah, that was one of those drinks that had like a whole bunch of those artificial sweeteners in it.
What did you think was better, Tab or RC?
RC.
Yeah.
RC was better.
RC was closer to like real
Cola.
Yeah. RC Cola.
Tab was rough.
Angel Fresh. Shout out to Angel Fresh for the shout out for the Tab Cola, man. Cause she told me about this last weekend. She was like, man, I'm surprised you didn't do a Tab Cola sponsorship. I'm like, you know what? I'm going ahead and do that
Did
right
Angel
now.
say she drank Tab Cola?
She sure did.
Did you guys see that Jolt is making energy drinks now?
I saw
this is
that.
like their fourth comeback.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah,
They're
man.
sugar-free energy cola drinks. I haven't had one
That's
yet. I haven't
interesting.
seen one. I'm down to try it.
Yeah.
Me too.
Sugar-free,
200 milligrams.
Well, it's probably like 350.
which is like a 350.
Woo!
This sweetheart over here, he's drinking like Alani's with his
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
seltzer.
Yeah.
I can't. 110, Ben. 110.
I got my white girl Alani going. What are you talking about? I had one at the expo.
Citrus Blast.
Cosmic Stardust. You hear
Hey,
me?
there you go.
Speaking of the expo,
Listen to the Spice Girls. and
speaking
all
of the
that stuff.
expo, I have a grievance.
Oh, here we go.
And I have a
Festivus
grievance
early.
normally with you, but I have a grievance with Big Kev.
Oh, here we go.
So
What do we do, Kevin?
at Expo, Kev's going around. He's taking pictures with everybody from the Undertaker to the janitor.
Okay.
Do you think he took one picture with me?
You didn't take a picture with Sarge?
And then, hold on, before he makes an excuse, he's posting, oh, this is the big homie right here.
Yeah.
Mop Bucket Jones. He just swept up the lobby. And then Chiquita, she just cleaned my room. No pictures of Sergeant Ledbetter. I got the
You're
belt.
there together.
Yes.
And you didn't take a picture with
Can you
Sarge.
believe
And
that?
here's the other thing, too, that I noticed. This guy got a picture with every single broad in the building.
Absolutely.
Like if they were an attendee.
If my
and
wife
they're
would have been
attending
there,
it,
he would have got a
right.
picture with her, but not me.
Oh, hey, ladies.
Yeah.
Mr. This guy's like
Godfather.
Wesley Snipes in Sugar Hill with his suit and everything rolling up on women. He's like, ladies,
Yeah.
oh,
what's
me and
up with that?
Soraya,
Can you
it's me
believe
and
that, Kev?
Trish. And you didn't get one with Sarge.
I don't have to sit there and take
And
this.
then he boos me during the show.
You booed him.
He doesn't take a picture. He boos me.
Are we going to have to settle this feud in the parking lot?
Man, no.
We're going to have
man.
to settle this?
First of all, it's your world. You got this. Second of all, you were so busy.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
No. You were so busy selling, and like we could have had a little time in there, but nothing like that. But hey, you was busy,
All right.
so
All right.
I gotta get that to you.
We were busy.
But we did get a pick last year, but next year I got you. It's
We
going
got
down.
another one. All
where's
right.
this at again?
Oh, you know.
Oh, just someplace? All right.
Wait a minute, Karen.
This ought to be good.
Karen said, "Uh-oh." She said Alani sucks,
It's not my favorite.
and she said that
It's not like I have a deal with them or anything.
That's
Might
right.
have a gimmick.
And she said that she wouldn't get a pick with you. I mean, I'd get a pick with you, but you were so busy.
She's
He
too
was
cheap.
busy.
She's too cheap to be in the building.
Oh,
So I don't want to hear anything from her. She was probably driving to some outlaw mud show in the middle of West Virginia.
Oh, Outlaw Mud Show.
Yeah, don't get me started.
Rusty Bruin says, "What's up? What's up,
Hey,
Rusty?"
I like Rusty.
Rusty's a good dude. He's a great dude.
He got a picture with me at Traders World last time he was there.
And you,
I got
Mr.
shunned.
Sugar. I'm calling you Sugar Hill from here.
Sugar Hill.
on out.
Sugar Hill shunned me.
Sugar Hill.
He shunned me.
You got the purple suit. No, you got the ascot all the way up to here, like Wesley. Ladies, hello. It's gonna be that
Dude, he
suit.
needed like a 7-foot wingspan for some of them picks.
Oh,
He had
yeah.
2 on each
Two on
arm.
each arm.
No,
It's tough being handsome and popular, isn't it, Kev? Isn't it,
hey,
Sugar Hill?
Hey,
Big
it's
Change
y'all's
your,
world.
change your name.
You
in
know,
the
I
chat
will
to
say this
Sugar
about
Hill.
Big
You know
Kev.
what? Hold on.
I'll keep it real about Big Kev at Expo, though. He is like one of the he's like one of the number one fans there. So like
He's the number one fan everywhere.
but everybody knows Big Kev.
Everybody knows and
He
loves.
might,
Big Kev.
he might get a big rubber guy figure. Out
He
of it,
might.
if they make a fan figure, it might be him.
Talk to your buddy. Let's see if we can get a 6-man in.
Yeah, right.
Let's see if we get a
Who,
6-man in next
Dixie?
year.
We talking to Dixie?
You talk
or
to Dixie or your buddy Ed. We'll do it next
Oh
year.
yeah.
About to say, hey, who knows? We probably might be a guest on the panel next year or so.
We might be
You
able to
never know.
broadcast live from.
I'm
Expo.
down for
That
it.
would be fun.
I'm down for it.
Hey, I'm cool with it.
I'm down for it. All right. So
So we were talking
like
WrestleMania.
We're
talking
23.
WrestleMania.
I don't care what Karen has to say.
Okay.
She,
Oh,
Karen, we'll talk about our matches we're looking
we
forward
only
to
talk.
next week.
We only answer questions from paid sponsors.
But the paid sponsor is Tab Cola.
Tab Cola.
and Michael Maxwell, if he has a question,
And Michael Maxwell can always chime in.
yes,
Oh, no doubt.
He's a top sponsor on the show.
and it's
but
his time of year right
That's
now.
true. He's ring tingling.
Mm.
And if you haven't got your taxes done yet, hit up Michael Maxwell. He does my taxes. Dude, hook me up, man. Get a hold of him. He'll take care of you. None of this H&R Block at Walmart. None of this Jackson Hewitt at the flea market.
Right,
Straight to
At
Michael
the flea
Maxwell.
market.
Kev,
I love it.
this is all about you, my man.
Yes, sir.
What are your favorite WrestleManias? And we'll save the second part of that. It'll be what's your favorite WrestleMania moments. But what are your favorite WrestleManias like overall?
Ooh, okay.
Like if you had to
Overall.
pick a show.
WrestleMania 17.
Everybody loves that.
I love that.
Love 17.
It's hard to. There's no flaws in the whole card.
No, I love it.
Mania 6.
Mania, that's like the RSTLNE at Wheel of Fortune, right?
It is,
like,
though.
Like you love 6 and you love 17.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, and I'll talk about this later, WrestleMania 16, WrestleMania 2000 is probably one of the worst
Yeah.
WrestleManias, from top of the deck to the bottom.
Didn't even have a men's singles match on the show.
Not
Nope.
the whole show.
Not at all. I think it was the only singles match that they had was a ladies match.
You know who
but-
must have booked that show? Novocaine.
Okay. This will get a big pop, guys.
Yeah.
Kev, why WrestleMania 6? Is it just Hogan and Warrior? Is it the whole card? What is it?
I got a little story about Mania 6.
Okay, here we go.
See, when I first got started watching wrestling, I was a WCW guy, and then I figured out, this life before WCW, so I went back to the WWF and saw like Hulk Hogan and Sergeant Slaughter and people like that. I saw it was a DVD selection that they had. It was the WrestleMania DVD selection.
Yeah.
They had 6 through 9 or 10. So that was one of the first DVDs that I had gotten. And WrestleMania 6, I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and pop this in. And I was just glued to the TV.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it live or nothing like that. I saw the DVD version. You talk about when they didn't have a Coco Beware's bird theme on there. They showed Pile Driver.
Yeah.
They had Pile Driver theme on there. This is back when they was doing like the dub themes.
Yep.
So I'm looking at that. I'm like, what the hell going on here?
Mm-hmm.
So I was just looking at the whole show like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Because every match from top to bottom was just a bang.
It looked like a spectacle too.
Yeah.
With
And
the
so here's
camera
the
flashes.
Yeah, so here's the card. Let me run down the card real quick.
What is this? 6?
This is 6. And wait a minute, this is 4.
There was a dark match too, I believe. Did Brooklyn Brawler wrestle somebody in
Brooklyn
the dark?
Brawler and
This is 6.
I want to say Paul Roma or something
Maybe
like that.
him or Powers.
So it's Rick Martel versus Coco Beware. That was a really
that's
good
the
match.
TV opener.
Right.
Was there a dark match before that?
No,
Okay.
they're
Wait,
listing.
let me see. I wanna say-
Demolition defeats the Colossal Connection to become new champions. That's Andre turning babyface.
Yeah.
Really, that's kind of Andre's last match.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
And outside where he is physically involved in the match. Earthquake with Jimmy Hart defeated Hercules. I remember I thought that was going to be bad. It was actually pretty.
I like
okay.
that match.
Beefcake versus Mr. Perfect. That was good.
Perfect's first loss.
Yep, that was
Sure
real good.
was.
And he and Mr. Perfect escaped, and Genius got his hair cut.
Yeah.
That was good. Piper versus Bad News Brown.
That stemmed from the Rumble
Yep.
because they both got eliminated and they fought off, and then they just kept getting in each other's business.
Paul
that-
Roma.
You
It
don't-
was Roma. That's
Paul
what I
Roma,
thought.
Brooklyn Brawler.
And you can't see that, folks, because there's blackface involved in that match, so you can't really even get it anymore unless you have the old content.
Yeah.
They edit it out of the streaming. Then there was Barbarian versus Tito Santana, Dusty Rhodes and Sapphire with Miss Elizabeth
Great
versus
match.
Macho King and Randy and Queen Sherry.
Great
That's
Great
good.
match.
That's real good. Duggan and defeated Dino Bravo with Earthquake. $1 Million Championship. That was where Virgil beat Ted DiBiase.
No. That was
No,
that was
no.
Jake the Snake Roberts. And,
Oh no, you're
DiBiase.
right. Excuse me, I misread that. It was DiBiase with Virgil beat
Mhm.
Jake Roberts by count out. Big Boss Man defeated Akeem.
Hold on. Side note there. DiBiase actually slid under the ring after the
He
match.
sure did.
Yep.
I did see
And
that.
then he did a number on the Boss Man before the Akeem match to try to help get him taken out, but it didn't work.
Ravishing Rick Rude with Bobby Heenan versus Jimmy Snuka.
Yep.
I remember that was good.
It was good.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
Hogan and
really good.
Warrior. So like every single one of those matches was just really, really good.
And most of those guys on the Hall of Fame now.
Only flaw in the card, I would have, and I don't know, and Bruce Pritchard talks about this, they somehow didn't do Tito and Model, and that was the feud. They kept holding it off.
They sure did, yeah.
And then after that, one of them would get hurt, one of them would do this.
They were
and then-
supposed to fight at SummerSlam that same year.
Yep, and then they put them in a 6-man, I believe.
Yeah. That was
So-
89.
So yeah, right after they broke up at 5, they put them in a
Mhm.
6-man with the Rougeos,
Yeah.
and they
the
never
Rockers.
got like that pay-per-view singles match, and I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
understand that.
It was that singles with the Rougeos, and it was what? It was Tito, Texas Tornado, and Bulldog, was it?
That was the SummerSlam.
That was SummerSlam.
That was the SummerSlam one. The one where they did Model and the Rougeos, I believe it was was it Tito and the Rockers?
Yeah,
Yes,
Tito and the
yes,
Rockers.
Tito and the
That was
Rockers.
SummerSlam
Yeah, that's
89, I believe.
That's it. Man, Tito was such a missed opportunity. He was such a great he's
They
one of
were
my
gonna
favorite
strap him.
babyfaces.
Yeah, they were.
They tested it. They had him beat. They had him. They were going to strap him in Madrid, and they just did. They just.
Didn't do it.
If you watch that match with him and Flair from Madrid,
Oh, yeah.
Tito,
great.
Tito beats him.
Yeah.
It's like Hulk Hogan won the title.
Wasted opportunity. All right.
Craziness.
Kev's WrestleMania 6 and WrestleMania 17. We come back. We're going to talk about what I don't like about WrestleMania, which is very, very little. We'll see you in a little bit.
The ONN Daily Podcast. here on 1410 ESPN Radio.
We are card subject to change. And we are sponsored by AJ Wright.
I love it.
What's AJ Wright?
AJ Wright. Oh my God.
Let me describe
Yeah,
it
yeah,
and
go
see
ahead,
if
go
I'm right. So there's TJ Maxx,
Okay.
and then there's
Marshalls.
and then if it doesn't sell at Marshalls, it used to go to a place called AJ Wright, which was even like lower, so it'd get
Yes.
marked down even more.
But did you
Yes.
find steals there? Like,
yeah.
Absolutely.
No
I bought 100 LeBron jerseys for $3 a piece. NBA store LeBron jerseys. They
That's
just
awesome.
kept getting dumped down the line.
And
Yeah.
what'd you sell them for?
Well, they retailed in the NBA store for like $80.
Mhm.
So I just put it out 50. Boom. I was popping them off at 50.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So AJ Wright is our sponsor.
I used to get
But-
them polos.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
What was your go-to there?
I used to get like polos and jeans like off the rack, like it wasn't nothing. Oh my God.
Yeah. They had
Shorts
some
and
killer
all that
deals,
stuff.
didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Wrestling figures.
Yep.
So a wrestling figure, they had 3 packs that would be like $30 at Toys R Us, and they would be $7 there.
You make a killing right then and there.
You can ask Sarah if she's on air. I would fill up carts and go around and hit the loop in Columbus, all the AJ Wrights.
I'm sure she loved that.
She was in class. She didn't care.
And then you were reselling it. I'm sure she didn't hate your profit.
No.
All right. So we have Sarge, one of
Trivia?
our most knowledgeable professional wrestlers in the entire business of all time. No joke. Has our WrestleMania trivia question to open this segment. Sarge, go ahead.
So I have 2. Do you want
we'll
to
do
talk
one now.
Do you want to talk about winners or do you want to talk about losers?
Well, I'm a loser, so go ahead and talk about losers. It is my
Let's
show.
talk about losers. So name the wrestler that
Okay.
has competed in the most WrestleMania matches without a win.
There it is, folks. At the end of this segment, Sarge will give us the answer.
And if you got to Google it, that's fine. You're not going to get any extra points from me. But
But
I may have a
Yeah.
guess.
all right, you
I'm-
can throw a
might
guest
have a
out. You can
guess.
throw a guest out right now if you want. You can
I'm going
throw
to
a
guess
guess.
right now. It's
You can throw a guess out.
with 0 wins at all.
0 wins.
Okay, that's a tough one then, because I was going to say
in the most matches.
I was going to say if it's the most losses total, it's Triple H hands down. He loses at every WrestleMania just about. But I don't know about 0 wins. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Any
Figure
idea?
it-
Big Show?
Show's won at Mania.
Yeah, he has.
That's right, yeah. I would say Tito, but he won one.
He beat Executioner in the first
Sure
WrestleMania.
did. Playboy Buddy Rose.
Yeah.
You had awesome gimmick character, like awesome look. Remember Black Blood, the Executioner?
Yeah, yeah.
His gear was so cool.
You know who that was, right?
It was
that was Billy Jack
I was
Haynes.
about to say it was
Sure
Billy
was.
Jack.
Yeah, Billy Jack Haynes.
His gear was so cool, but man, what a terrible gimmick at the time.
Crazy.
The gear was
Managed
great,
by
though.
Kevin Sullivan.
It sure was.
Who else could manage the character like that?
Yeah.
Weirdo.
So we'll come back to the answer on that later.
We'll come back to the answer. Let's talk about like least favorite WrestleManias and least favorite moments.
Ooh.
Not because I want to hate on WrestleMania, but nobody's perfect, right? And I think that by and large, I was thinking about this after I wrote this, and I almost changed it because it's like, I think we should just talk about like what our least favorite moments or, you know, whatever was in WrestleMania. And of course, I already tipped my hat. I got to go back to WrestleMania 2000. The thing that I didn't like the most about that was the simulated murder of the Big Boss Man.
Oh, that
No,
happened.
that was the year before.
that
Was it 15 or I thought it was
that was
2000.
15.
Okay.
Yeah, that was 15.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking about
15
moments.
wasn't great either.
15 was okay. It
The
was
main
just-
It
event
wasn't
made
great
it.
though.
Right.
The main event made it, but the Hell in the Cell with the Big Boss Man, where evil Undertaker hangs him with a noose
Mhm.
by the neck until he's apparently dead in the ring. They raise the entire cage up
Yes.
with him hanging there,
Yeah, the brood,
lifeless.
the brood helped strung him
Right.
up.
But the point is that his hands were at his side. He was red and turning blue. He's literally choking himself as he's hooked up to this apparatus.
Mhm.
I mean, what were the like? I know it's the Attitude Era, but man, it takes the crowd out of it. But then I was thinking, okay, like if you talk to fans, what's your least favorite WrestleMania thing? If they're a wrestling fan, they almost always go to the celebrities. But like to me, I don't know about you guys, I think celebrities make WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, the first thing they go to is, oh man, the thing with Snooki. What was wrong with that? Jersey Shore was hot. She did her little handspring elbow, pin, 1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
It was unoffensive. It was right before the main event. It calmed the crowd down. Why do people dislike
they
that?
think they're outsiders.
They are, but
And they're taking spots from my guy.
Yeah.
can you think of one WrestleMania? And I was trying to rack my brain. I didn't Google it or Chat GPT it, where there wasn't a major celebrity from film, television, music, or athletes involved in it. All of them.
WrestleMania 12.
There wasn't a single celebrity.
Not that I remember.
Now I'm going to have to Google it. Kev, talk about what you don't like about WrestleMania while
That
I'm
was
on it.
not a good Mania.
12?
WrestleMania 12. That was at the
12
that was, I believe, at the Rosemont in Chicago.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
was that the Iron Man match?
That was no.
No, that was that was a Iron Man match.
That was
yeah.
the only match on the show that if you did, they could have just did a pay-per-view with that.
Yeah.
And that would have been it.
Wasn't it the 6-man like the
It had
first
this
match?
it had the street fight, right, with LOD. Was
No,
it?
no. That
or-
was
or no.
that was the next year. Wait a minute.
Oh,
that was the next year.
This one was it Sid and Taker was the main?
Yeah, Sid and Taker, that was the main. That was the one that was like next year after the Iron Man match.
So okay, look that up.
13.
Because it's so,
WrestleMania 13.
it's whatever it is, it's so bad. It has to be 13 then. That's got the Nation versus LOD.
Yeah.
That one. 13, not 12.
So it wasn't
12
LA.
wasn't great either.
None of them. The 12. You talking about 13?
13.
Was there any celebrity involvement in WrestleMania 13?
Yeah.
Kim Shamrock.
Ken
Was he-
Shamrock, yeah.
Was he technically a celebrity though? Because he had been signed.
Yeah, but he was signed, but then like at that point he was the UFC champion.
Yeah.
He was promoted as
If
like
you take
the
away
guy.
that Austin and Brett match, which it is great.
Oh, yeah.
I just watched it back recently.
It's great.
If you take away that match, that's
Mhm.
the worst Mania of all time, in my opinion.
What made it the worst?
There was just nothing on the show. There was nothing of any interest. That I hated the roster in that era too.
What did you hate about it?
I can only watch Doug Furness and Phil LaFon versus Bulldog and Owen Hart so many
Oh,
times.
wow.
And I
Yeah.
love Bulldog and Owen Hart. But they had no matchups.
So let's go. Here's the card: Rosemont Horizon, tag team fatal 4-way, Headbangers versus Godwins with Hillbilly Jim versus New Blackjacks versus Furnace and LaFon.
And those matches, that whole matchup 4-way was on Raw every week or Superstars. in
It
some
sure
capacity.
was. I did forget about that.
Rocky Maivia beat the Sultan.
Terrible.
Triple H with China beat Goldust. I remember that being okay though.
It was all right, but it's still not.
That was okay.
It was one of them things where you have seen before.
Yes, they had been wrestling. They
Mhm.
had wrestled a bunch.
Owen Hart and the British Bulldog versus Mankind and Vader.
It was terrible.
Bret
Heel
and
versus
Stone
heel.
Cold.
That was a 10 out of 10.
Oh, I loved it.
Chicago Street Fight. Ahmed Johnson and the Legion of Doom
It-
versus the Nation of
It
Domination.
was terrible. It got no reaction for it being in Chicago. That should have been like
Yeah.
Elvis
Oh, yeah.
levels of pop. If
And like you couldn't see most of the match because
terrible.
you couldn't see most of the match because it was the fire extinguisher was going off.
Yes. And then Undertaker beat Sid to win the belt.
And I'm
Wasn't
not,
that kind of good though?
but we'd already seen it.
Right.
They
Yeah.
had done that match already. It was just it was a rematch.
This is true.
I'm telling you, it's very, very bad. The show is. If you watch it, take away the Austin Brett match, and it's the worst Mania, in my opinion.
I mean, it doesn't sound great.
It's not.
And then WrestleMania 2000 wasn't great. But like,
WrestleMania 2000 had more star power, though. It had,
It had a
it
lot
had,
of
the,
star
it had the
power.
McMahons, it had Kurt Angle, it had Benoit, it had Eddie, it had Jericho,
but
it had.
everything was so bad.
But just list the names on WrestleMania 2000, and then
Sure.
if we were to
Viscera.
if
Hardcore
we-
Battle Royal. Hardcore Holly was the winner, and he won the belt. It was Taz, Kai and Tai, Mean Street Posse, Headbangers, Viscera, the Acolytes, and then Crash Holly was in there too.
So
Okay.
a whole bunch
Then
of
it was-
mid carders going.
so
for the
we'll
hardcore belt.
cancel that out with that the 4-way tag that opened the show with the Godwins, the new Blackjacks, and all them.
This is WrestleMania 2000.
I know we're canceling that
Okay.
out though as far as star power.
Okay. Test and Albert, great tag team, very good,
Mhm.
versus Al Snow and Steve Blackman, which should have been good on paper
Head cheese.
until
Head
they involved Chester McCheeserton,
Yeah,
Okay.
that
the
was
guy in the styrofoam cheese outfit.
Mhm.
This made it dumb. That could have been a good match. Edge and Christian defeated the Dudleys and the Hardy Boys in a 3-way ladder match.
Guarantee that was better than anything on that
card.
Braun Panties cat fight. Terry defeated the Cat.
So they didn't even have a ladies match on the other show because they didn't have a women's division.
That's true. Nope. Then it's Too Cool in China defeated the Radicals. That was watchable.
Yeah,
it was
I
okay.
guarantee it was better than the Godwins, the Headbangers, the new Black
Oh
Jacks.
my God!
I guarantee it
because it was something you ain't seen before.
Yes,
it's true. That's true. Intercontinental Champion, European Champion triple threat match. Benoit versus Jericho versus Kurt Angle.
And
that was he got beat.
Angle loses both belts, but doesn't get pinned.
Right.
Yep.
That was better than anything on that other show.
He was on the storyline too.
And then Kane and Rikishi versus Road Dogg and X-Pac. Now on paper that should be pretty good.
It was good.
It was good. I'm gonna have to watch it back.
It was good because they were pushing Rikishi as a top guy right then.
And then they should have put the belt on him too.
They could. They almost did.
Yeah.
And then there was the Triple H with Stephanie, Rock with Vince, Mick with Linda, and Big Show with Shane.
At the time. I mean,
but it was so bad.
It was a lot of.
All I'm talking about star power.
Okay, star power.
How many former world champions are on that WrestleMania 2000 card, and how many are on the other one?
A lot. But maybe I'm spending out of my own mental wallet here. The potential of that card was like so much more.
Well, yeah.
Than the result that we got.
Two things. First, it was a lot of fluff on the main event.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things going on. And the second part is you forgot about the tag match. It was Godfather and D-Lo with Ice-T versus Boss Man and Buchanan.
Because after Bossman got hung up by the Cell the year before, they repackaged him with Bull Buchanan.
With Bull Buchanan.
And that was the right move, though.
Yes.
Because I don't think Bull Buchanan was terrible.
Right.
He just needed somebody.
Yeah.
I loved him in Right to Censor.
I did too.
He was kind of like Tomko, where it was like you had all the tools, but you needed somebody. Like Tomko was like so much better when he was a Christian.
Oh, no doubt.
Remember, Bull was a stooge for Cena.
Yeah.
Be squared.
Be squared.
I think Bull Buchanan, if you look at his characters, he was repackaged like every year for like 5 or 6 years straight.
Sure was. He was with a Truth Commission for a little while.
Yes, he was. He was Truth Commission. Then he went with Boss Man, and then from Boss Man to Right to Censor, and then from Right to Censor he was somewhere, and then boom, he was with Cena.
Why do you think they can never find like the right thing for him?
I just think Vince was like, you need somebody with you, pal. And he's like, hey, what's Bull Buchanan doing? Hey, Bull, change your outfit.
It was kind of like with Chuck Palumbo. Like Chuck Palumbo was really good in a tag team.
Yeah, he was.
And I watched some of the stuff with like where he was Tarzan, and I was like, he looks just like Tarzan.
He does.
He had like the Jimmy Snuka, like animal skin boots.
Yeah, but he talked like Jane.
Right.
He didn't cut a good promo.
He sure did.
So
talk like Jane.
Yeah, he looked like Tarzan, talked like Jane.
Some guys just have some guys have just enough tools to get the job, and then there's no follow up. You know,
some guys have enough tools to do the job.
It's like day and night. An LA night, maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you guys watch the botch commentary?
Did you see
that. Botches
where he fell?
Yeah,
off the stage. Yeah.
Nothing beats.
What about the botch commentary?
I see that
where he was trying to talk about Logan Paul, but he kept talking about he was referring to Logan Paul, but he kept talking about Austin Theory.
Sure was. I did forget about that. He
was
out there just like that too.
Vince would have ate his lunch.
Oh, no doubt. He would have been fired the next day.
Hey, pal, that right there is Logan Paul, pal. See him right there? He wears yellow and black. And that's Austin Theory. He's my world champion.
My world champion. He's jacked to the gills.
Yeah.
I love him.
He would have been like a 5-time champion by now if Vince was still there.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
He's got the tools though.
I know.
He just needs to be with Paul.
He's in the right spot.
Yeah, he's right where he needs to be right
They need to give him wins though. He eats every loss whenever they lose.
Yeah, they do. Oh.
He's not getting
that whole angle has totally had to be reworked. That whole vision thing.
That's not their
fault.
Seth's a baby face now.
Snake bit.
Everything. Braun Breaker's cleared, by the way.
Yep.
Let's save that for WrestleMania.
I think he'll show up and be involved in the finish.
Probably so. That's probably accurate. Kev, what are some things you don't like about WrestleMania, or what you didn't think was good? One of the other things I didn't think was good, but I thought was a good idea, was the NFL Battle Royal with the NFL players.
Yeah, that was
That too.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
Mania
and then
2.
whatever the NFL involvement was with the Lawrence Taylor thing.
I was
Like,
about to say that
That
too.
was I knew you talked about it before.
I
Like,
like
was-
that.
What?
I like that, but I want to hear what Kev thinks about that.
I like the whole ordeal, but it seemed like Mania 11, like that whole card, if you take out Lawrence Taylor and Bam Bam, it seemed like that whole card was like a SmackDown to me.
That's
You're right.
WrestleMania 10, you said?
No, 11.
11, excuse me.
I love Vince's entrances when he's introducing
Yeah,
the
when he has the
football guys.
players.
Yeah, I love it because he introduced them like they're all. You would have thought that like every single one of them were like, and they were good players. But you'd have thought they were the best of the best of the best.
Yeah, they were
coming out. I mean, Carl Banks was a Pro Bowler. It's not like he was a
Chris
bum.
Spielman,
Yeah,
Chris Spielman.
yeah, Mongo.
Reggie
Remember?
White.
Mongo.
Yeah,
McMichael.
Mongo was there too.
I mean, Reggie White's legitimate.
Because Mongo got into it with Kama.
Sure did, yeah. Spielman got into it with Tatanka.
Yeah.
You want to talk about celebrity involvement? Yeah, Jonathan Taylor Thomas there
Yep.
in his tuxedo.
Yep.
Jennifer McCarthy.
Well, that's the thing. That made all our brains melt. 'Cause
Oh,
you had,
yeah.
You had Jenny McCarthy, who was literally the epitome of female perfection in that time, with the other epitome of female perfection,
Yeah,
Pamela
Pam.
Anderson, in the same ring together.
And neither one
at
of
the
them
same
looked
time.
like they wanted to be anywhere near it.
Yes.
They were like, what is
Do
this?
you remember the backstage segment where all the boys were like hanging
Oh,
out,
yeah.
waiting for Pam and Jim to show up in the limo? That was great. Here's that card. Lex Luger and British Bulldog beat
The Blue
Jake,
Twins.
the Blue Twins. Jay, you know,
They were pushing them. And if you go back and watch Wrestling Challenge and the Action Zone, remember that was Allied Powers were over.
yes.
And then they just pulled the plug on it. Well, Luger was leaving.
Yeah, he
He didn't
was.
tell him.
You had this match was great. Razor Ramon and 1-2-3 Kid.
Oh, yeah.
I like that
would
one.
beat Jeff Jarrett and the Roadie.
Oh, yeah. I
that was
just
a
watched
great
that.
match. That was
Rhodey
real
takes
good.
like 50 bumps in
Yep.
that match.
Sure did.
He's like a bump machine.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom. Owen Hart and Yokozuna on the downslope with Jim Cornette versus Smoking Guns.
That was Yoko was the mystery partner.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
was a huge surprise.
But that's when he was like
Damn near 600 pounds.
He was, yeah, but that match was really good.
It was. All right. The I Quit match with Bret Hart and Bob Backlund.
Did he really quit though?
Yeah,
Did he really
yeah.
And then it was the championship match was Diesel versus Shawn Michaels. I can't believe that
It's
was
a
the
good
semi-main.
match.
That was good.
Worst power bomb.
He lands on his feet.
Yeah.
It makes me so mad every time I watch it. Lands on his feet and collapses. And then the main event was Lawrence Taylor. Ken Norton Jr. was good. Carl Banks, Ricky Jackson, Steve McMichael, Chris Spielman, and Reggie White versus
love
Bam
it.
Bam Bigelow on the $1 million. Bam Bam was the perfect pick for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Because he's threatening and he could work and make Lawrence Taylor look like unbelievable.
got
He
into it
hurt-
with salt and pepper
He
too.
got hurt on the end of that too, right? Bam Bam did?
Yeah.
Or Lawrence Taylor did?
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor, he hurt his shoulder, I
Yeah,
believe.
blew his shoulder out on that tackle. Anyways, we got to go pay some bills, but I think that's enough negativity from us for the rest of the show. So that'll be that. What's the answer to the trivia question?
So the answer is Gold Dust
Oh, sure.
Really?
with a 0-5-2 record. Yeah,
0-5-2.
double
Like DQs?
no finishes or whatever.
Lost to Piper,
Eight,
lost
5
to
pins /
Interesting.
didn't get pinned.
Lost to Maven.
lost to Maven.
Lost to Maven.
On that note, we're gonna go pay some bills.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a little bit.
From the
Lost
Montgomery
to
County
Triple
Clerk of
H,
Court's office,
lost
I'm
to Mark
Shannon.
Big
kinda
Kev,
go with that.
right here
It's
on
that high-risk
1410
offense,
ESPN Radio.
High risk Tony X, one of the
Yes.
best wrestlers in territory history.
I like Tony X.
High risk Tony X.
I got a nice picture with him at Expo. He was nice enough to come over and take a picture.
Oh,
with me.
listen
Yeah.
at you.
I wish
Yeah.
he would come back and wrestle.
He's been
Yeah,
wrestling.
he
He's doing his cat deal.
What's that?
He's been wrestling. He has been
Is
wrestling.
high risk Tony X?
We are cards subject to
We're
change.
not live, pal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're live, pal.
Oh, okay, pal.
I heard Les was at the convention.
Oh, it sure was.
Was he?
Hitting on Morgan.
Yeah. Really?
Yes.
Well, good for him.
We are in the second hour of Cards Subject to Change, and you know we have fun around here, man. Sponsored by Sega Dreamcast.
Okay.
Not Virtual Fire. Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur on Dreamcast was the one.
Yes.
That was the game. And then what was the Jet Set Radio?
Jet Set Radio.
I never played that one.
Crazy
like a-
Taxi.
It's like an anime style cell shading, but it's like a skateboard game.
Oh,
So
okay.
like you would skate around town and then you would spray paint things. It sounds like nothing you would be interested, but once you play it, you're like, oh man, this is really cool.
And the soundtrack is highly underrated.
Yes.
What was the name of the game?
Jet Set Radio.
Jet Set Radio.
I figured it would be like Welcome to Detroit.
That's true.
Oh, would you
well,
stop?
well, the radio in Detroit it plays the hip hop, it plays
Oh,
the
yeah.
techno.
True.
It's not like here where it's what bluegrass.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and
That's right. Deliverance
But
We're bad people.
There was a dud in every system.
What Jet Set Radio was?
No. It was a game that they had, Royal Rumble.
That was so bad. That game was
Yeah,
bad.
That one was a yeah.
What about Def Jam Vendetta?
That
that
great.
had some good music in it.
Oh,
I
I
remember.
love it.
Yeah.
Def Jam Vendetta. I still play that to this day, but I'm so mad at myself because it was at the time where I needed money and I had to sell back my PS2. This was back when I was in college.
Uh-huh.
So I had to sell back my PS2 and all my games. One of the games that I had, Def Jam Fight for New York.
Oh.
Some of those
Man.
ones are like thousands of dollars now,
Yes.
especially if they're sealed.
Yeah.
You might have
Yes.
someone who can help you out there to connect.
I got a guy in Springfield that's got a video game store if you need to start finding some
Talking about
stuff.
Champion
back.
City.
No.
Cornbread
um,
soprano over here. I got a guy.
I'll get with you afterwards on that.
Cool.
He ain't paying for a sponsorship, so he's
No,
not getting.
we
Say
ain't
no,
pushing
can't-
him.
we
He's
can't
not
say
getting
no.
a push.
No.
We can't push Michael Maxwell Arrowhead Tax, man. I went and got my hook up with him. Great tax guy. Don't trust anybody but Michael Maxwell. Visit him online,
I'm
arrowheadtax.com.
going to talk to him next week. I gotta get
should.
mine done.
You should. He's got the hookup. Now it's your turn, Sarge, to talk about your favorite WrestleManias / your favorite moments. We started with favorite WrestleManias with Kev. I'd be interested to hear from your perspective, and you go from kid to adult worker in the business. What are your favorite moments in WrestleMania?
I really, obviously, we said this earlier. 6 was like my childhood.
Yes.
I enjoyed 17 Austin Rock with the video package and the Raws and SmackDowns leading up where they were sliding in on each other and just going. And it was like there wasn't no pull apart.
I told you I was in the front row of SmackDown.
Oh,
for the
yeah.
go-home,
Yeah.
and they hit the beer, went
Yes.
right in my face.
Oh,
Bam.
man.
There wasn't no pull aparts
Nope.
like there is now. It was hands flying
Mhm.
and guys taking bumps, and then it was beer slinging. And one night Rock would be standing tall, one night Austin would be standing tall.
Yep.
And I'll never forget when they told Deborah that she had to manage Rock, and Austin came in the dressing room right before they went to the ring, and he said, "If anything happens to her, I'm taking it out on you know what." And he
Mhm.
walks back out the door, and just at that moment, you were like, "Oh man," because they just kept adding more layers to it.
Yeah.
And Deborah was like, "I think they should have used her more."
Didn't they use her for like 2 matches? or
Yeah,
something like
they
that?
didn't use her enough.
Yeah.
Personal issues draw money, and you built Austin up to be so powerful. He's literally stunning the entire locker room.
Right.
They're just standing there waiting for it. So now you have Deborah, who's like, it's like you're Miss Elizabeth.
Right.
Like, here's your pain point, and you could squeeze her. I don't mean squeeze her literally, folks. I mean you could squeeze their relationship as a pain
you put the
point.
squeeze on them.
Right. Like, and then there was such great steam going into that. So yeah, you're right. Those moments were just unbelievable. That build is. And hey, promoters out there, if you're watching, I mean, I know that I've only been doing this for 30 years. I know that it's the same as being in a softball beer league or, a flea market or whatever.
Bowling league.
Personal
Flea market,
issues,
bowling.
right? Personal issues draw money
Yep.
every single time. And that's what made that so
And
good.
babyface versus babyface doesn't work unless there's a story.
Look at right now.
True story.
This Punk and Roman thing,
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
The
captivating.
lines are blurred because
Yeah.
different towns have different emotions, and then different nights you feel like, okay, Punk's the babyface.
Yes.
Roman's the babyface
Yes.
tonight. And then now you're just realizing, no, this is just two dudes that are going for the top prize in the biggest match on the card.
And it's genius too, because like Jimmy and Jay are baby faces.
Mhm.
Jay is completely unhinged.
Yes.
Jimmy's the cool head.
Yes.
And Roman is like, I'm just gonna sucker punch this guy with a Superman punch out of nowhere.
they sucker punched him.
Yeah, and it all got cheered.
Sure did.
You know why? Because every fan can relate to you balling your fist up and punching another dude in the
Oh,
face.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If he had slid in and hit him with a Canadian destroyer or a Swahili driver
Yep.
or whatever,
Swahili
no
driver.
one would care.
No, it's true though.
You slide in, you ball your fist up, and you pop the dude in the mouth, and everybody can relate
Because
to
it's
that.
personal.
Yes.
It's
And
not Corey, go ahead, bud.
And then you got the promos with the real names too. Talking about
Yeah.
Phil. Well, hey,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, like how you said, it's starting to blur the lines.
And it's perception. It's
Yeah.
like if you don't see a low blow for 6 months, and then all of a sudden you see one, you're like, oh, we're doing low blows now. If no one calls Phil by his name, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're like, whatever you have to say, Phil, and then everybody's like, ooh, and it's so subtle.
One of the things I didn't like was when he made fun of his Hawaiian name or his Pacific
And he
Islander
butchered
name.
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was bad.
Did he do that on purpose or did he butcher the
But
name?
like,
I want to say he probably did it on purpose.
I thought he butchered the name. I don't know.
if you're gonna turn heel, like, and you're gonna add an element of racism to your character, I actually like that because those are the last.
I don't
buttons.
think it was racist more than it was making a mockery of his
right,
family.
right,
Right.
That's what I mean. That's like massive heel behavior.
Yes, especially to a Samoan.
Right, because that's everything to them. So,
Yeah.
what are some of your other favorite WrestleMania moments as an adult, as a
So
pro?
here's another interesting one that I hated at first, but then I ended up loving it later watching it back. I was not a big fan of the Daniel Bryan yes movement. I always thought, he's kind of a midget. He doesn't deserve that he's going to go out here and beat Triple H and Batista.
Oh yeah.
But then watching it back, it's like, no, the crowd wanted that bad. And you got to give them that.
WrestleMania is where you give the crowd what they want.
Yes.
yes.
Because the Kev made a great point. It's this season finale, right?
Mhm.
Everything you do, let's watch on a TV show. The murder mystery culminates, or the good guy gets his justice.
Yeah.
That's what WrestleMania is. And sometimes you pull a curveball. Like, if you really think about it, and I could be wrong, I'm just doing this off the top of my head. The only two heels to retain at WrestleMania are Triple H and The Miz.
Right.
Did the crowd want to see The Miz retain the belt?
No.
No,
But it's set up.
but it set up Cena versus The
Huge.
Rock,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which
big
was a
business.
huge box office the next year. Kev, what do you think?
If it comes with a good setup, then yeah, I can rock with it. But like how you said, nobody wants to see a heel champion
Retain.
make his way.
Roman
the title.
defended a couple times during his run at Mania,
He did. He
Because he
did
beat
beat
Cody.
Cody. He
Yeah.
did beat
Mhm.
Cody.
and he won the year before.
Yeah, nobody wanted to see that
Yeah.
either.
I know.
But I think it was good because it was like everybody was at the first Cody loss. Everyone's like, "Oh, they're gonna do the switch here. They're gonna do." You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like the
Finish the
internet, are like,
story.
yeah,
They really rolled the dice there.
yes,
That could have went
yes,
south real quick.
yes.
That could have been one of those things where it's like, okay, we're done with Cody. He lost. Who's next?
Mhm.
And then they're all sitting there scrambling. They got lucky because now look where they're at with Cody.
Yes.
They're done with Cody. The crowd is done with
You
Cody.
think so?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I thought he got a big reaction.
Orton
Raw.
did some of the dirtiest stuff he's done in 10 years and they cheered him. That tells you everything you need to know about Cody.
I could see
Randy
that.
Orton of 09 is starting to make a comeback.
If you
and I'm loving it.
went to the ring right now with our rivalry, because once we're in the ring, we're like bitter enemies.
Yes.
And you did something dastardly to me. If they cheered you, that means I'm dead in the water as a baby.
That's true. That's true.
Cody's in that territory right now where he's dead in the water, in my opinion.
Well, but it's not just an opinion. We're looking objectively at the facts. Like I was watching Raw, and I know we're kind of getting off the subject, but like watching Raw, his music hits, everybody stands up, turns their cameras on. They're all singing, they're all jumping up and down. But when they got in the, by the way, little quick sidebar, why Stephanie's not on TV right now, I don't know, man.
True story.
I think she just doesn't want to.
She's so good.
Yeah.
That whole bit with Cody was so good.
Yeah.
And they're cheering him, but as soon as she comes out and starts to talk about Randy, the crowd's chanting for Randy.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be the heel.
Right. But is that just a modern psychology that I'm trying to wrap my head around? You're doing the sing along. He's high fiving everybody. Everybody's jumping up and down and standing up and then.
But everybody gets that.
Right.
Everybody,
I think you're
heels
right,
and
though.
baby faces. You have to take that away.
Yes.
From the person to say whether they're over or not, because they sing along with Kit Wilson.
And he's a heel.
You know what I mean? He's a heel and a job guy. So
Karen Oldendick says, I hate to say this, but I agree with Sarge.
I mean, if she would have that philosophy more, she'd be a little bit smarter. But but if a frog had wings, he wouldn't bump his bottom on a lily pad when he crossed the pond.
There you go.
I mean,
I didn't say that.
But no,
go ahead.
What Karen's saying is agreeing with me on the Cody thing, I assume, right? She's seeing it. She's seeing it in real time like I am.
Yeah.
Once the music stops playing and he grabs the mic, that's when you tell if somebody's over. If they have a cool intro, of course they're going to pop.
But once that music fades, it's like, oh, man, you about to get your butt beat.
Yeah, so you can't count that. You have to chop that off and say, okay, everyone. Paul Heyman gets a huge reaction when he comes out.
They sing along too.
Yeah, they
My name is
Brock. They do when Brock comes out, he gets a huge reaction.
You know what? I didn't see it a bigger reaction when the Usos came to the ring.
They got new music.
Yeah, they got new music.
Nobody knew who it was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you can see who it was with the Usos on.
But everybody's on their phone.
Yeah,
so they're on their phone, and then they hear Usos, and then they go up. This time did it say Usos?
No, I
in the
don't
beginning?
think it said Usos.
And there you go.
But it was saying like some people were saying that like one of the most worst songs ever. I'm like, no, it's really not.
I liked it.
I did too.
I thought it was good too.
Def Rebel gets a bad rep for putting out bad songs, but they got some bangers in between.
A lot of them sound the same. That's why.
Yeah, they all sound the same.
Yeah.
Like,
are they using AI?
Well, I don't know.
Telling.
That's something to tell. But here's the problem with wrestling music: it's good and it's bad. We got a smorgasbord on the indies. We can use whatever we want.
Yeah.
But when they have to make their own music, here's what you have to come with. You have to come up with something to jumpstart people. Yeah. So it's got to be the glass shattering. You smell what the rock, some noticeable Pavlovian response to get the audience up on their feet.
Yeah, because you have to be able to get them to do this.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you have to go into 30 seconds of a banger or 30 seconds of like The Undertaker, slow, plodding. I would compare Undertaker's music to Obafemi's. Yeah, it's different, but it's slow. So he can do his intro, right?
They can do the who. They can do the who with it. Yep. You got to give them something to sing along. It's now turned into sing along with The Rock. Everything's sing along.
Yep.
That's what hurt Moxley when he was Dean Ambrose. He didn't have a catchphrase.
No.
And his music sounded like if Triple H went to TNA.
Yep.
He didn't have the song.
Everything about his shirts too, it was tough because it was like everything about his merch was like, I'm a mental patient.
Yeah, DA with like the asylum.
Yeah.
It looked like it was like Abyss's shirt.
Yeah. Very generic.
But Seth Rollins had, as soon as he had the
if a song ain't got to sing along, then you probably might.
And then Roman was entering through the crowd at the time, so that's always over. You enter through the crowd, you could be a job guy, you still get a good reaction because now the people can pat you on the back.
Well, that's how Edge got over. Right. Remember when he started? Do you think you know me? But you have to have that. And then he's up in the rafters.
Nobody knew who he was.
Right.
But they knew he was cool because he's coming from the crowd. He's cool.
WWE's Sting. Here's my dark vigilante character who's, whatever.
Pretty much.
But I love our conversations because we get into some really interesting
places.
Do. But as it pertains to WrestleMania, give me one more WrestleMania moment before we got to go pay some more bills.
This wasn't like a huge deal for me, but to the fans when Cody finally won, I think was a huge deal.
Why wasn't that a huge deal to you?
I mean, I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I knew it was coming.
If he would have
Kinda
lost
saw the
that,
rat
If
Oh.
he'd have lost that one, I'd have went to Triple H's house and knocked on the door. And when he answered, just kicked him right in the
Old
you know,
try.
and said, "Dude, you're a moron.
Old try.
What are you milking here now? You can't squeeze any more out of
Right.
that."
It's done.
But that was a big moment to the people, I thought.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to go pay some bills. We come back. The WrestleMania talk continues. We'll see you in a little bit.
It's game day. Are your Kimera and Big
I got one more
Kev
service
right
question.
here on 1410 ESPN Radio.
All right.
We are card subject to change. I'm Big Kev, aka Sugar Hill.
Ain't that the truth?
You funny.
Every picture's with a woman.
That was not.
Every picture's with
I
a
got
woman.
Taka.
That's not a woman? Oh, Michinoku. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Taka
All right,
Michinoku.
all right.
Muhammad
So fu-
Hassan.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe, and I know that I'm getting older, but like he looks
He looks good, but he's super gray.
right.
Yeah.
Like white. Everything.
Oh yeah.
He looks like he's 60, but he looks good though.
He
Like,
looks
he's healthy.
very
Yeah,
good.
he
Yeah.
does. We got Ben Kimera on the track, and then we got Sergeant Ledbetter. And we're sponsored by Janko Jeans.
Man, Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan in the
I love that picture of Hogan with the Jinkos on.
yeah.
Oh man,
Like you trying to hold on to his youth.
dude, you are 42 years old.
That was right after Finger Poke of Doom.
Yes,
Sure was.
we got to talk about that at some point too, because I get riled up about it.
Sarge, did you have Janko Jeans?
I never
No.
did. No, I did
No?
not.
He's a
I was in the
Wrangler,
military
man.
at the time when they were coming out. I stuck with Levi's and BDU pants. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't get too carried away.
Okay. Did you have to wear BDUs to do the electrical work?
Yeah, we worked in our BDUs.
That sounds awful.
It was one good advantage though. You always had pockets for tools.
That's true.
So anything I needed from a hammer to wire strippers, where I had them all in my pocket somewhere.
I was never in the military. I will never try to do stolen honor, but I had BDUs when I was in Haiti. Loved it.
Yeah.
With the belt.
Oh wow.
I was like Batman. There was like
Yes, that's what
four
I felt
pockets,
like.
cargo.
I had gum,
the
I
belts.
had chapstick, I had whatever I needed, man.
It was so like I had like all my little gadgets in there. Or
Benjamin
whatever.
Wayne over here.
Yeah, Ben Wayne.
He's not wearing hockey pads.
I'm Batman. All right. So let's keep it positive.
We're gonna
here
talk
for a
about
second.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, there you go. You're gonna talk like that the whole
Name.
show.
We talked about the biggest loser in WrestleMania history. Now
Yep.
let's talk about who has won the most matches at WrestleMania without a loss.
Undertaker.
He's had 2 losses.
Without a loss.
It's gotta be Hogan.
Hogan's lost.
But like the most matches without consecutive.
He's won the most matches total
Okay.
and he has no losses on his record.
Angel French said that he didn't ask for you didn't ask her for a picture with her.
I didn't even know. Here's how much heat I have with her. She's there, didn't even come over and say hi to me.
Oh,
So
hey,
Kev at least came over and we
I
had,
was about to say,
multiple
Your
conversations.
country, Sarge, but you're not country enough for her.
What? I don't even know what that's
And
talking
then
about.
Morgan texts me in the DMs as she's watching. She said, I didn't want to put it in the comments to get heat, but I walked past Kev sitting in one of the alcoves looking like a gangster, surrounded by 4 or 5 women simultaneously like an OG. Kev, it's
See?
accountability
Wait,
time.
hold on,
Morgan
man.
stooging off.
Stooging on Kev.
Morgan stooging off Kev.
Morgan, come on,
Looked
yo.
like he was at the champagne room down
Sugar
there.
Hill over here.
Yeah.
Got to get him a What color? It's Easter Sunday, Kev. Pastor Kev.
That's the kid.
What are we wearing on Easter Sunday? What do we got? We got pastels this year?
You know what?
Little lilac? You
I
look
might-
good in lilac.
I might do a little lilac. I don't know.
Looks good in lilac.
I bet.
I did have I had a lavender suit one year.
Yeah.
I had to bring that out.
Okay.
I had a lavender suit with the lavender shoes with the white socks.
Oh, yeah.
Had the whole tie set.
You were
and
looking
everything like
fresh.
that.
Yeah.
Man, look, haircut, man, look. I got the hat on right now. I mean, I'm not looking fresh right now, but
Look like Shelton Benjamin's daddy.
Ain't no topping him now.
I gotta have the blonde hair though.
So any guesses on this person?
I got nothing,
They
man.
have the most wins without a loss in Mania history.
Jean-Pierre Lafitte?
No.
No.
He said Jean-Pierre.
He ain't got 4 wins at Mania. Come on. This
Brett?
guy has, I'll give you this
Is it
hint.
Brett?
This guy's 4-0.
4-0.
4-0.
It's got to
at
be someone in
Mania.
the modern. Is it Miz
Miz has got lots of losses.
at WrestleMania?
Yes.
I always thought they won, but I could be wrong. We'll go to the end of the segment.
Yeah.
Let's keep it positive, but not
She said
positive.
just needed a cigar.
Just needed the cigar. Kev,
What's up, man?
secret, man. Sugar Hill.
Hello,
Hello, ladies. He's got the towel. ready. Kev, as a fan,
Yes, sir.
just a fan perspective, we'll keep it just this, and then we'll move to something positive. What do you think of the fans, or what do you think as a fan where you're watching WrestleMania, you're like, come on, man. They dropped the ball.
Ooh,
As a fan.
as a fan, where they had dropped the ball. At first I was gonna say the heel turn with Stone Cold
Okay.
at first, because at that time I was still a Stone Cold fan.
Yeah.
So this did something to me when I was in middle school. I'm looking at it like, yo, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching through the squiggle. You know how you used to watch through the squiggle.
We all did it, folks. We all watched through the
Watching
squiggle.
through the squiggle. This is way before y'all time. So
You're talking about stealing pay-per-view, right?
yeah,
Not necessarily
stealing, but
you got the audio, but they scrambled the image.
I got you.
So you tune in on the station and you couldn't watch it, but you're listening to like a radio.
Don't know if I've ever been there before. on that. No, I'd get too frustrated. I get mad if there's even like subtitles or anything. I get mad if I can't watch it clean. I just turn it off.
Ian Ledbetter
I get
over
mad.
I was about to say.
You can ask Sarah.
Uppity Jones over
I
here.
get-
Uppity Jones.
I get mad. If there's any kind of like static, I'm out.
I guess I got all the patience in the world because I was going through that whole match like, yo, what's going on here? And then the music had went off of Stone Cold.
Yeah.
And then I'd heard that he
Vince helped him.
Yeah. Vince helped him and shook his hand and everything like that. And I'm looking like, what? Well, what's going on here? I told y'all the story before, and then like the next night on Raw, when he came out and he just went full in with the heel mode. I had a Stone Cold poster on my wall.
Oh,
I
boy.
just put sold out. I put sellout on the poster.
Cut the promo on Stone Cold and everything.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, so that was one of my things right there. Like,
So that got you in the heart.
I feel bad that angle never got to play out because Triple H got hurt.
yeah,
It boils my blood because
I would've
it's
loved to see
revisionist
how I
history.
know.
Oh, he was never over as a heel, brother. From WrestleMania
Yeah.
for a month and a half.
Because at Backlash, we just talked about this. They
Yes.
strapped them
Yes,
and they had all the belts.
Yep.
And they were with Vince. Like, how you gonna get more
Nuclear
hated than
heat.
that? Yeah.
Oh,
you
no.
go back and watch. The crowd hated Stone Cold, especially after he tuned up Lita in the ring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's what I was
yeah.
going to ask you. Do you remember who they put him with right away to get heat on
The
him?
Hardy
yes,
Boys.
because they knew that they would get a ton of heat.
And they did. And then it was like, all right, well, who are we going to put together to get him? Here comes Kane and the Undertaker
Yeah,
together. It's just revisionist.
because Triple H
history.
had to win the IC title from Jeff Hardy.
That's true. He did.
Yeah,
That was so good. It was a
Yeah.
great
I like
45
that.
days, folks, and then it was all over.
And then,
Yeah.
What about Kev? What are some other moments that like really stuck in the craw of those fans where they were just like, "What are you doing?"
the very first time that Cody didn't get the job done against Roman.
yeah.
It was the very first time because everybody was like, "Oh man, Cody about to win! Cody about to win!" Whoopty whoop. I think it was the second night. It was the second night of Mania.
Yep.
Because the first night was baller. First night was banging.
Yep.
And then the second night was just like that whole second night was just ugh. I didn't like it.
So let me go talking to a negative here, and this is going to be controversial, folks, like we always do.
Talk about it.
Undertaker losing to Lesnar.
Yeah.
I feel
That-
like, and to the fans, that was like, what are you doing? The meme of
Yeah.
that guy, you know what I'm talking about, the black guy with the glass, that still exists today.
Look like my brother.
He does kind of look like your brother, but the shock and the horror on his face
Yeah.
of that happening, and them just not playing any music and putting up like what 16-1 or whatever
Yeah,
it
like
was,
21-1 or
yeah,
something,
something
like
like that, up on the screen, no music. You could tell Undertaker was injured very early in the
Oh, no
match.
doubt, yeah.
Severe concussion. He was not performing very well. It was a bad match. Like, to me, if you're going to have the Undertaker lose, like at WrestleMania, I would have had it to be where they went home relatively quickly and brought that match back at the next year's
They weren't doing
WrestleMania.
that yet, though.
Right.
They started doing that later, where they would have like the quick match.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't really do that until Goldberg and Lesnar. But
Right.
like,
that. Yeah.
what did you think as a fan? Like watching it, you're just like, what?
Yeah. And that's the same look I had on my face when that happened
dude.
too. Like, yo, what?
Brock was already such a made man at that point.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe at worst, maybe he chokes him out, but like Taker refuses, or he refuses to break the hold, and
Yeah.
then maybe he gets DQ.
Ref stoppage,
and
something
then he
like
just
that.
yeah.
It seemed like at that point, did he really need that? Did
He
really
didn't.
need it?
He didn't.
No.
He really didn't need it because like that. I feel like there was something that needed to go on and on until he retired.
yeah.
That's what I thought.
Especially when you can work records and control them.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's something that you just keep going, because like Edge had it. Didn't Edge have a streak going too? And they ended up doing Edge versus Taker, streak versus streak. So see,
He did.
they could have had that in a schmoz and then had Edge's streak continue.
Yeah. Because when Edge
Edge
lost,
lost, yeah.
but not, I mean, it was kind of just like, I
There
don't know, it
goes
was
his
meaningless.
streak.
Right. It was meaningless.
Yeah.
my thing is this. I think Undertaker, he wanted Brock to go over because he didn't want his legacy to be just the streak.
Right.
I mean,
That's true.
I understand that, but you got more going to you. Like you had the dead man character, you had the American Badass character. You had like a whole bunch of characters, and then you had like a whole bunch of moments.
That was Mohawk Taker.
Yeah, Mohawk Taker. He came out and cut his head and all that.
So that was the show that Daniel Bryan won the belt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a good Mania.
And then you have AJ Lee win the Divas Championship Invitational. Lesnar beats The Undertaker. Hall of Fame inductees. John Cena beat Bray Wyatt. Cesaro won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. The Shield beat Kane and the New Age Outlaws.
Yep.
Daniel Bryan beat Triple H. Hulk Hogan, Austin, and The Rock opened up the show.
Yep. Which
And
was cool.
Pre-show match was a fatal four-way where the Usos won the belt.
Oh, that's right. Kev brought up the funny point.
Yeah.
Tell him what you did. What Hogan called it, the Silver Dome.
Silver
He
Dome.
sure did.
Yeah. Sorry, pal. We're not here anymore.
Sorry, pal. That was
And
only, that was
everybody
only
was like, dog. It's
like
not
27 years ago, bud.
Yeah.
But you know, that sounds like a really bad WrestleMania overall.
I like that card. I like that show though. The card doesn't sound great.
It doesn't sound good on paper.
I like the show though.
So, do you think the fans? I mean, do you think it added to the Undertaker's legacy or took away from it him losing?
I was just talking to somebody about this at Expo. Undertaker's best matches were the second half of his career.
Yes, 100%.
Because that was when he started actually wrestling.
Yep.
And he wasn't just relying on his dead man gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
That was when you could see that Undertaker could go. He's hitting the ropes fast. He's doing stuff.
The planchas.
Somehow he turned into the biggest striker in pro wrestling, the Undertaker, with the soup bones.
Yeah,
JR, somehow he became like the most vicious striker in wrestling. But I liked that version of Taker, American Badass, into that hybrid Mohawk Taker.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It was more realistic.
Him and Sean.
Yeah. Oh, those two matches.
Oh my God.
Him and Try.
That match.
Yeah.
You could even throw him and CM Punk in there too.
Oh,
That was good. That was
The
real
one
good.
Punk complained about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to win the belt. Well, you're getting to work with Taker.
work
Yeah,
with
but
Taker.
I want to win the belt.
Well,
sit
let me
down
ask
somewhere.
you this. I'm not defending CM Punk because I'm not a huge CM Punk fan. I like his matches, but like whatever. But like, do you think he's, for being a communist idiot, he's all about the money?
Well, he's all about, he wanted to be,
Get
at
paid.
that time, he wanted to be the champion.
But was he
felt-
trying to get paid, or do you want to be the
No,
champion?
he felt like, and he has said this, if I'm not the champion, I can't call myself the best in the world.
Yeah, but like,
And he thought that was a shoot. Then looking back, he has now since said, I was working with The Undertaker. You're not going to get a better spot than that. And the money was the same.
Yeah.
Mhm.
all right.
What would, okay.
At that point, he grew.
Let's ask each of us here, and I'll start with you. If you have this option, this is what you get. You get a match with Taker
Mhm.
at Mania, or you get to wrestle as the champion at a Mania, but knowing that you probably will have other chances to do that.
Who am I working with, though?
You get to probably pick because you're the champion.
Okay. So let's say it's something where I've had the belt for like 3-4 months and I get to pick, and I'd pick like a guy who is a part-timer. I'd pick Roman Reigns
There
because
you
he's a
go.
part-timer. And if I beat him or retain, or I win the belt from him, that'll mean something for me going forward, and I'll stay in the main event and I'll probably get more over. If it's something like, all right, we're going to use you here and there, I would pick The Undertaker, because then you're part of that story, like forever. You're cemented as. So I think it would depend on me, like where you're at.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
know?
said. If you know that you're going to at least get one world title. Now, if I knew I was
Yeah.
never going to be world champion again,
Mhm.
I'm obviously want to take the world title.
Right.
At least say I was world heavyweight champion, like
Right.
David Arquette. But
It's true.
Kev, what would you pick?
I mean, I'll pick all the same thing right there, man. Because, like how you said, I go for the championship,
Yeah,
depending on who I'm going against.
yeah.
I mean, if I'm going against Undertaker, I know I might lose.
So what if you're defending the title against Sheamus? And that's nothing against Sheamus. by
Oh
the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Or you get a match
but
with
it's not
Taker.
Roman Reigns, right?
Right.
Right.
And Sheamus is great.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just using him as an example.
I get what
'cause
you're
he was-
saying.
at the time, he was a top guy.
Right.
Yeah, I
So-
get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Morgan said all you needed was a cigar.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Like Charles Wright out there.
Sugar Hill. But you're right
Pimpin'
though,
ain't-
because
pimpin'
it's
ain't
like
easy.
it all depends on the build and like where you're going next and all that
Yep.
kind of stuff. So it's like it's
And I
hard
know
to
that's
pick.
a tough question.
It is a tough question, but it's a good question.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
it's a good problem to be in.
Like, am I the champion or do I get to wrestle the Undertaker?
Yeah.
I think like just real quick because I know we got to jump, but like kind of makes me sad that Undertaker's last match was a cinematic match.
Yeah.
I would have rather him go out like in a regular match. But to your point, with all this stuff with AJ Styles, it's like AJ Styles was the right opponent. You know
I
what
love
mean?
that match.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
like it was like AJ could lose and be fine. He could win and be elevated, and he didn't need the push, right? Because he'd already won the belt multiple times. It was kind of just like, I don't know.
Is that the best cinematic match out of them all? That one,
I would
you
say
think?
so.
I think it is.
I
would
think
say
so. The Orton and Edge one, where I have the best match ever,
The greatest,
and we're-
greatest
we're-
wrestling match ever.
It
It was
was
a good.
okay.
It was a good
It
match.
was all right.
It was cool.
I'm
but
not hating on that match.
Nah.
But I think, if you talk to all the goth theater kids, they're going to tell you that it's Bray Wyatt and John Cena.
Oh well, that was fun too.
That was
Because
fun.
where it's like the alternate timelines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Seeing Cena in the NWO shirt was like kaboom.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? All right, we got to pay some bills. We come back.
Yeah.
It's a hot tag. We're going home.
I'll give you the trivia answer
Yeah,
real
we'll
quick
give
right
you-
now. It is Rob Van Dam.
Okay.
RVD,
All right.
yeah.
Makes sense. All right. See you in a little bit.
Hi, Flo
Yeah,
here to
all
say
we
that
do is
Progressive
pour
knows
it
that
out.
life
Big Kev, right here on 1410 ESPN Radio.
We are card subject to change. I'm Big Kev, aka Sugar Hill.
Sugar Hill.
Sugar Hill, baby. We got Ben Kimera, and then we got, I'm not gonna say your expo name.
What's
What?
oh, we don't they were bedwetter in me.
Captain Bedwetter.
Yeah. Enzo got that going. It was not
Look at it.
so it's so
Where do they even get it from?
I-
Just because
because-
it's rhymes?
yeah.
Or kind of rhymes?
I heard it in kindergarten, and Enzo's mind is like pea brain. But go ahead.
Yeah, touche.
That haircut.
Yeah.
Sergeant Ledbetter.
There you go.
Hey, you know it's
there you
dinner
go.
time. Everybody's trying to get their eat on. We're sponsored by the McDonald's Pizzas.
Big pizza.
The Big Pizza. This is reason number 645,282. That's the reason of why I don't have abs.
The big pizza?
The Big Pizza. I used to get the Big Pizza all the time, and then on the side, I'd always get French fries. Pizza
How
and
is
French
that?
fries.
How is that? I don't think I'd ever eat pizza with French fries.
Man,
Not
when
good?
you 6 years old,
That's true. That's a 6-year-old dinner.
it
Right
is
there.
a 6-year-old dinner,
Slaps.
and like you said, it slaps.
Did you get chicken tendies too? You big in the tendies?
I did get tendies,
Yeah,
and then I had to save them for the next day because I already had pizza and French fries,
there you go.
so I would have to save them for the next day.
What was your 6-year-old
So-
go-to meal?
I don't remember, but I will tell you this, Kev, we're going to Orlando.
What's up?
That's the only McDonald's location that still sells the McPizza.
Really?
So we're going.
Orlando.
Gotta make a
Going
trip.
to Orlando. We'll broadcast live while we're there.
That's right.
Sounds good to me.
We'll sit there and have a whole stack of McPizzas.
Whole stack of McPizzas. We're gonna go to Florida, and then on our way back, we're gonna go to Ryan.
I think pizza rolls was a good go-to snack for me when I was a kid. I like pizza rolls. I also like peanut butter and honey sandwiches. And
Peanut
Those are
butter and
good.
honey still
and
slap.
sometimes with
Banana on the honey?
Yeah, sometimes banana too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, when you had pizza rolls, were you a ranch guy?
Nah, I just eat them. I just like to eat them
He's a
straight.
connoisseur. Just playing.
Yeah, just plain. I just eat them plain.
Just plain.
Just
Just plain.
Man,
If they were made right, I like them plain.
hey, that works. That works.
Yeah. Save
No,
the
we missed
ranch
out
for the
on-
nuggies.
We missed out on the air fryer. Is what we all
Yes,
missed out
we
on.
definitely missed out on the air
Oh,
fryer. Air
man.
fryer is where it's at. You ever had Texas toast in the air fryer?
No.
Yes.
Brother,
True story.
Yes.
is it not the best way to do it?
All of
I have
Yeah.
2 air fryers. I've used them 0 times.
Man.
Oh man,
But everybody
Sarah wears
tells
that
me-
air fryer out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
like
can
the
see
best
that.
thing since sliced bread, yo.
Man.
I
For real.
It's a go-to.
All right, we're in the hot tag. We're in the Gizo Hizome. Do you guys think WrestleMania? I know this might be a little negative, but do you guys think WrestleMania has evolved over the years for better or for worse? Like Kev, I'll start with you.
You know, kind of in the middle of everything because in a way it has evolved, but with TKO taking over, greed is taking over with the ticket prices.
Yes.
You know, because long gone are the days where Mania tickets used to be like $200 to get on the front row. Now you got to sell your left kidney, your firstborn, and put a mortgage on your house to get front row.
And they know they done messed up too.
Oh, no
Because
doubt.
there's a fire sale every single week for WrestleMania tickets.
Yeah.
Like imagine having a WrestleMania ticket, and I know this sounds like a small number, but it's not, 30% off.
They were doing BOGO
Yeah, they
for
were.
one day.
They were doing BOGO, plus it was 316 days, so they was doing like 31.6.
Man,
So,
not good.
yeah.
You
and
tell on yourself.
Yeah. And it's like I like Vince's ordeal with the ticket prices where he was saying like, hey, we're trying to make it affordable so families can come through and forget about the troubles for a little bit, go to a wrestling show, heckle some people and keep it moving. Now it's like, man, I'm a heckle at home.
Yeah.
I'm a
Like his
heckle
Stone Cold poster.
I'm a heckle
He's
in the
back in front of the squiggles. I'll kill you, Cody Rhodes.
You feel me? Cody Rhodes.
So here's the other thing too. Like Vince used to, he didn't really care if he made any money off house shows. To
Mhm.
him, it was like a giant commercial.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Raw turned into a giant
So if
commercial.
you didn't know
Mhm.
about wrestling and you wanted to go watch a show, you watch it and you go, man, that was pretty cool. And then now you start watching Raw, SmackDown, whatever. If they would have that same mindset, whereas we'll run a live event, make it affordable, $30, $50. Dude, now have you looked at live event prices?
Oh my God.
It's insane. It's pay-per-view prices.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I say
now.
this all the time, and I know I'm an old man, but like the independents have such an opportunity right now
Yeah.
to ramp up their production, invest, make it look like a small WWE show.
You need like a grand
Right. Video,
Yeah.
whatever.
and you could put it into the company and be
Yep.
done.
And people will say, all right, I'm going to take little Sally and little Jimmy to go see Sarge and Chimera fight rather than pay $800
Yeah.
just to even get in the
And
building.
you want your independent company to kind of look like what's the way a WWE light.
TV worthy production.
It's a
Yeah.
WWE light, so it's like it looks like the old house shows that WWE
Yeah.
used to do, where they'd set up the small little entrance with the light, the LED
Yeah,
lights.
Yep.
But that's all you need. It just has to look. Those look like indie shows.
Yes. They
And out
do.
comes Bret Hart, heavyweight champion, go in the ring and wrestle Shawn Michaels.
I loved the neon fan, rainbow fan.
That's the
Oh,
one
I
I'm
loved
talking
it,
about.
yeah.
That's exactly the one I'm talking
that
about.
looked so good on TV.
Yeah.
Like it was just like red, blue, green, yellow.
And they'd be in Poughkeepsie, New York on a random Sunday afternoon, and it's Brett and Sean just out there
Mhm.
tearing the house down.
Yep.
And it looks like an indie show.
I agree with you 5,000%. Because
Kim-
that go ahead,
Oh
Kevin.
no, go ahead.
Go ahead. Nope, go.
Kenner said that WrestleMania used to only be in the studio now along with SummerSlam. Now they do so many WrestleManias like out in the studio that just stand out now. And it's the biggest show of the year. Now they do so many huge shows that it waters WrestleMania down.
He's right.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
right. And I get it. You want to roll out the red carpet or the flying carpet in Saudi Arabia. I get
Yeah.
that. And SummerSlam's got to feel special.
Well,
Oh, no
SummerSlam's going to 2 days. Eventually, the Rumble's going to be 2 days. It's all. It's eventually all. They'll have women's Rumble on night one, probably men's on night two. It's just all,
Is
all
that too
a
much
domino
wrestling
effect.
though? Because like the AEW shows are
They just do it all one day, make it 9 hours.
Pretty
it's
much.
terrible. You're exhausted.
Yeah.
You run into that problem, and again, it's a problem at WrestleMania. That Randy Orton and Triple H main event, such a great build. Stephanie turns on Triple H. She's with Randy. That's where Triple H went to Randy's house. He's
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
couch and he smashes the door down with a
Mhm.
hammer. That was a really good match. Like, watch it back. They hit their finishers on each other within the first 30 seconds of the match.
It's awesome.
That was
Loved
awesome. But Shawn and Undertaker was so good
Oh my God.
in the match before that. The crowd's just like,
Yeah, everybody's just tired at that point.
because they're losing their mind for
Yeah.
possibly the best match on American soil
Yeah.
since
No doubt.
1950. Let's call it what it is.
Do you remember that year? I think it was the last year before they went to nights 1 and 2. It was the Jersey. They were in Jersey. And
Yeah,
that show was like 8 hours.
yeah.
Dude, more
everybody
people
falling
complained.
asleep.
More they were saying people were just passed out asleep in the crowd.
I
They were
believe
just
it.
so
I
wore
believe it.
out. And that was when they said, you know what, we got to do 2 nights here.
Mhm.
I wonder how people backstage feel when the shows are like 8 hours long, 9 hours long.
They're working just as hard as the boys in the ring because they have to be invested in every match. We only have to worry about our 20 minutes and then we can go chill, play video games, and
Yeah.
eat catering.
That's true.
They're sitting there locked in for 9 hours. Production guys, camera guys holding that camera for 9 hours.
Mm.
There's a lot that goes in
It's
there.
true because, like, JR in the past, even I know this is gross, but JR in the past hinted to getting a catheter
Yeah.
before he would. I know that's gross because
Yeah.
but he's out there
Yeah,
for 3.5 hours. He's got a drink to keep his voice going.
Yeah.
How else is he gonna pee? They give him that strap-on little baggie
Yeah.
on his leg, and he's got the
Mhm.
catheter, and he just goes.
Imagine calling 9 hours of wrestling and you got to pee down your leg
You would have a
oh my
migraine.
God.
Like your eyes would be pulsing out of your head.
because you'd have to drink water.
Yep.
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, I lost my voice being at Expo on the weekend. I couldn't imagine calling 9 straight hours of professional wrestling.
See, yeah.
So has WrestleMania lost some of its magic? Is it a revenue generation tool now? Does it feel too corporate and does it feel too shiny?
It feels like at a point where it's starting to be like money hungry towards WrestleMania, because you got, what was it, a couple years ago where they had like seats on the stage and they had like little
Last
layers
year.
up. Yeah, it was last year.
Imagine
Where they
the
had like,
price of
$12,000
them.
a
Imagine
ticket.
the price of
$12,000 a
them.
ticket.
Imagine what it'd be now.
oh my God.
That,
Right
2
now?
years ago, prices were like not even, they were like half.
Like we ain't in a recession.
It'd be $25K to sit up on stage now at WrestleMania.
Pretty much.
You like them Slim Jim tables, Kev? What do you think?
Man, they doing too much with those Slim Jim
Yep.
tables, though.
They got the Mad Dog 2020
I
canvas.
saw
You
that
that?
too.
That's
The
ghetto.
Dodge Ram.
I'm
canvas.
sorry, that's ghetto. I don't care how much money Mad Dog's paying you. That's ghetto to put a liquor product, a malt liquor generic product, by the way, on your canvas.
Is that
It's
like
not
we,
great.
what's next? Black and
I
Mild?
mean, get Bud Light, Budweiser. Yeah, they're gonna get Black and
Peach Boone's Farm.
yeah. Let's get the Boone's Farm turnbuckle pads going.
Schlitz malt liquor. St. Ives.
I mean, that is terrible, dude. They
They
might as well get Natty Ice on the turnbuckles.
They put natty ice on
It's
there.
terrible.
It's
when they
like,
first
it's like
started
drinking water.
When they first started the buckles, it didn't really bother me that bad. But to have four corners and then the dead center of the ring, and then
It's
like,
distracting.
Yeah,
well,
it's
do you
very
remember? I think
distracting.
it was Mysterio and Dominic. They got their blood feud going or whatever, and then it's like the Slim Jim ad is behind them while
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
brawling at each other.
Dude wipes.
I saw, yep.
You're in the middle of a match and there's a giant dude wipes ad behind. It's like distracting.
Yeah,
It's like, come on, y'all, really? And then,
But we're
Yeah.
talking about it, so I guess the marketing did good on
But-
it.
well, yeah, but we're talking about it in a negative way.
I didn't buy
Yeah,
the
true.
product. It's
Right.
not like I ran out and was like, "Oh, I need those."
did y'all see the next thing that they're doing? They starting to put names on the canvas now.
Like,
You can-
what do you
can-
mean?
You can go on WWE.com. You can put your name on the canvas. I think it was like $2,500 or something like that for something like that.
Do you get it after you put your name on
No,
it?
because there's probably other people,
I was about to say it's
Well,
a
maybe they
lot
cut
of.
your piece out and send it to you.
I guess I don't know.
dude. It's getting sold.
But
There's
hold
no
on.
other way around it. They're milking it dry for everything they can, and then they're selling it. Mark my
Probably right.
words.
Oh, no doubt.
So is this a Vince buyback, or is it Disney, or or is it Saudi Arabia?
It'll be Vince probably with. It'll be him and Elon or somebody. I'm telling you.
Could be right. When do you guys think the last time you were captivated by the magic of WrestleMania was?
It lost its magic to me when every single person in the arena is on a cell phone,
Yes.
and you lost photographers at ringside with actual camera flashes.
When Macho comes off the top rope,
And it's-
Oh my God, the flashes, yeah.
That to me
Magic.
it makes it magic.
yeah,
Now it's this the whole time, and everybody's just recording everything. You know how horrible them videos probably are.
terrible.
Why would you try to record a video, hold it up in the air, recording somebody's entrance at
After-
Mania?
Paying that money, why would you want to watch the show through your phone?
I'm sitting next to this idiot, and during Cena and Shawn Michaels, he's playing Tetris on his phone.
See, come on, y'all. Really?
And I'm thinking this guy just paid at the time. It was good money.
Yeah,
And you're on your phone playing Tetris
Playing Tetris.
on a flip phone.
It's- Yeah, like, and that makes it even
and
worse.
it wasn't like the Playboy pillow fight. That was the main event.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So I want to give y'all a little download on the name on the canvas type of one.
Okay, let's hear this.
It
scam.
says, secure your personalized piece of canvas through WWE Shop or by visiting the collectibles tab on Fanatics and select the first and last name you want to hear. Your name is printed onto the event canvas and delivered to the venue, becoming part of WWE history. During the event, the superstars will compete above your name, with every moment unfolding right on the section of the campus. And after the event, the canvas is carefully cut out.
Okay.
Your personalized piece is then framed alongside a custom event themed display, accompanied by a certificate of authenticity with a WWE hologram, and finally packaged and shipped to you.
Okay, so at least you get to keep it.
Yeah, you get to keep it, but for $1,500. Come on, man.
I mean, you have the Rockefeller kids doing that. I mean, like you'd have to be.
Yeah,
a super. I don't think the wrestling is that over anymore that someone would be like, "Oh, I got to get that."
No, Now, if it was like
WrestleMania 17,
yeah, Mania
20.
17 or WrestleMania 6 or
They
something
had
like that,
sponsors
okay,
back then
cool.
too, like Chef Boyardee.
Sure.
and
But it
Mike.
wasn't plastered all over the ring. It wasn't
Right.
plastered on Titantrons or nothing like that.
Stridex. That was one
Yeah,
of their
Stridex.
big-
Milton
Yeah.
Ico
Bradley
Pro.
Karate Fighters.
Yeah,
Yes.
yep.
Milton Bradley Karate Fighters was on everything.
Yes.
But what do you think they can do to get the magic back? Is it cutting the sponsors? Is it stop pounding the stuff?
They won't cut the sponsors.
No, they're not gonna
or
cut the
okay,
sponsors.
maybe not cutting the sponsors, reshaping how they promote the sponsors.
You know what I would do?
What?
And this is total, you know what move, but I would tell people, you're not allowed to have your cell phones out.
Dave Chappelle does
Dave
it.
Chappelle,
I-
Kevin Hart
if
did.
you want to
Kevin
take
Hart
pictures,
does it.
if you want to take pictures, you got to go in the lobby, or you can do it before and after the show. You can sit there and take your selfies. You can tag yourself in. Once that show starts, if anybody has a cell phone out, you're
Dude.
getting security's coming over and saying
I like
something.
that.
Because that to me, it's so annoying.
So
It's
that would be a
highly
great way to
disrespectful,
put the
too.
magic back.
It's never going to
because
happen.
It'll never happen. But you're right. That would help with the magic because you're actually paying attention to what's happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think? How do we get the magic back, Kev?
I would say dial back on the prices.
Yes.
You know, you trying to get as many people in the stadium as possible. Now it's like you got all these sales going on, but you still can't get everybody to come in because your tickets are so high.
Mm-hmm.
If you was to dial it back, like let's say, probably I'm throwing a number out there. I'll say about 300 for front row or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I can
It's
roll with something like
WrestleMania,
that.
right?
Yeah. You can do something like that for Mania and then get everybody to get up in there, especially Vegas.
They're going to make up for it in merch. They're going to make up for it in commercials and
Yeah.
ads. They don't need those tickets to be so outrageous.
At all.
The merchandise is wild because right now, like they have so many guys that are just leapfrogging each other. When Danhausen made his debut, the crowd was like, he's the most over dude on the show.
Oh, wait
right
till the
now.
figure comes out.
Oh,
probably,
yeah.
where they have the box and everything. It's going to be nuts.
Everybody's dancing with Oba and losing their mind
Yeah.
for Danhausen.
Mm-hmm.
And his t-shirt's the number one
Do,
seller.
do you open the show? I know we're jumping around here. Do you open the show with Oba and Brock? Because you know that's free on
Depends.
ESPN. That
Depends.
first hour is
Yeah,
free.
it sure is. Yep.
So if they do that, it's got to be Oba squashing Brock,
Or at least beating him.
beating him for sure, but like destroying him.
Because Rusev got a little bit on Oba in their match. So
Yeah, he did.
Brock
Yeah.
definitely should get some
Yeah.
stuff. You have to show Oba being able to overcome adversity.
Yeah,
If he just
he's
goes
not
out there and
Goldberg,
smashes
right?
Brock, it doesn't like Oba can go. So you don't have to protect him. You could
Okay.
give him 15, 20 minutes, I think, with Brock and showcase what he can do.
And he got 15 with Cody.
Yeah.
in that match.
I forgot about that. And that was one of my favorite matches of this year.
It's good.
That was
good.
right at the beginning of the year.
Yep. And the crowd, that was real good heat on Drew because that crowd wanted a definitive finish.
Yes. I think you open with Oba. That way you get all the free viewers on ESPN. And now if you're going to push him as the next guy,
Mhm.
everybody sees it because it's free.
Oh yeah.
Justin jumped in. They've run out of the legends who are able to still wrestle as well.
That's
a good
another
point.
good
True
point.
story.
Now everybody's on it. All these guys that are now there are on an equal playing field.
Mhm.
Sami Zayn is considered just as big of a star as Cody Rhodes.
Here's what I don't get because he can still go. I know we're running out of time. We got to talk about the big DCW show this weekend a little bit.
Yeah.
But why the match that they missed? You should have had RVD versus Gunther.
Yes.
That should have been a WrestleMania match because RVD can still go. You only had to go maybe 10, 12 minutes. Go out there, hit Rolling Thunder, hit 1 5-star. Bam. Gunther kicks out, rolls right into the choke, and then RVD's retired.
And they
Mhm.
broke RVD's streak at 4.
Yep.
But he's like the last legend. He could retire right now.
I know
though.
why
True.
you know why they're doing this, right? With Gunther.
Why is that?
He's the savior of Paul Heyman right
Yeah.
now. Because what's going to happen when Oba beats Brock? Paul Heyman's going to say, you know why I got Gunther to take care of Seth Rollins? Because I knew Brock Lesnar couldn't handle doing it. And then right when Brock is about to come out and crush Paul.
Yeah.
Here comes Gunther from behind and chokes him out. And now you have Gunther and Brock at SummerSlam in Minnesota.
For
Old
retirement?
fancy booking.
That's just quick little Ledbetter booking.
Old fancy
No, that's a
booking.
good. That's
I
a good
think-
trajectory.
I think that's a good way to cover up why you had to do Gunther instead of Braun, because it was going to be Braun and Seth.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's your way that where they can turn something bad into something good. And you have Gunther versus babyface Brock in Minnesota on his way out the door.
I think you're right about that. That's a really good trajectory right there because it's your hometown. Brock has, I don't even say this because it sounds mean or whatever, but like Brock has nothing left to prove. He hasn't had anything left to prove for 10 years.
Right.
But he has nothing left to add either.
No,
He's
no.
just
He can't
credibility.
win another- yeah.
Elba's going to get credibility from beating him.
Right.
Gunther's going to get credibility from retiring him.
But that's it. You've tapped it out.
Yeah, it's done.
He's
That's
done.
why now it's like right there at the door. You've swept the dirt all the way over to the pile. Go ahead and just put it in the trash can
and keep
now.
it moving.
And I don't mean that bad.
No,
you're
but
just
you might be able to juice something with him and Braun Breaker, maybe.
maybe.
But to me, Brock's the Cadillac Escalade. You don't have him get T-boned by a Ford Focus.
Right.
I'm not saying that Braun Breaker's the Ford Focus because he's eventually going to be the Escalade.
Well, they'll get back to Braun and Seth,
yes.
Well, yeah.
so he won't need the Brock match.
Yeah.
I'm firmly believing that Brock will be a babyface against Gunther
You're most
because-
likely right
because
about
Paul
that.
said I couldn't count on him to get the job done.
And Brock's not done. He's not nothing left.
And the crowd will sympathize with Brock because
Yeah.
they'll feel bad for him.
He's the old dog. And
Yeah, they'll feel bad
you know,
for him. They'll say
Yeah.
Paul turns on everybody, and now he's
Yeah.
turning on his number one guy.
That's true.
And he's got nothing left to prove.
Right.
True story. That's a good storyline. Anyways, not anyways, but next week we're going to go over night one. We're going to talk about whatever they've developed on night one, and we're going to pick it apart the whole show because we ran out of time the last 2 times we've done this.
Right.
So night one is next week. But first off, before we go, there's a big dynamic championship wrestling show this weekend at the Miami County Fairgrounds. It's at North County Line in Troy, Ohio. All right.
23rd year.
23rd year of operation. That is far and away the longest promotion in the entire, I would say, North Dayton area, right? Yeah. North
How
Dayton
long's
area.
war been going?
Not that long. It's been going long. It's over 10 years. Is that 15 years?
I
maybe?
think war might be longer than
You think war is? It might be.
I think. But either way,
Either
it's
way.
one of those two.
23 years.
Yeah, 23
man.
years is still a long
20
time.
years,
A
3 years is a
long
long time. That's going to be the Miami County Fairgrounds at 650 North County Line Road in Troy, Ohio. It is this Saturday, April 4th. The doors open at 7 p.m. Bell time is 7:30 p.m. General admission is $12. It's $6 for seniors and kids 12 and under. I want to run down this card real quick because I think this is probably one of the best cards they've had in a really long time. And that is the international bad boy, Mr. Brian Huff, one of the hottest young talents on the independents,
Brian
is
Huff.
going to be against Mr. Firestarter Jake Christ.
Oh,
That's a fantasy match for a lot of people
Yeah, I like that.
because Jake is, I'm not saying Jake's awesome.
Well, he
now.
was the Brian.
He was
Huff.
Brian 20 years ago.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
20
He
years
was the
ago.
Brian
Yeah,
Huff
sure
20.
Yeah.
So we got the old and the new coming in together.
I like it.
In the main event, it's a best 2 out of 3 falls match. It's the handsome devil Adam Rorgis versus MVP, who's the current champion. Both those guys, tremendous talents,
I'm kind of mad at
incredible.
Best
2 out of 3 falls.
Oh, the old
Best
school NWA.
old school NWA. The
Mm.
former DCW Tag Champions, the Box Office Blondes, Adam Swayze and Rex, with fantastic Bobby Fulton, will be in the house signing autographs and hanging out. There's going to be a chairs only legal match for the Mid Ohio Championship. That is Die Hard Tom McClain, who's the champion, used to be our friend Die Hard, friend of the show,
yeah.
versus Big Jim Hutchinson, Mr. Reality Check. That's going to be fantastic. This dude I like a lot. I like it is Axel Jaggers with Die Hard versus Rocket Josh Benson. I love Rocket Josh
Rocket,
Benson.
yeah.
We
I
wrestled
like
each
this guy.
other. I had him for 15 minutes. He caught me on the sunset flip out of nowhere. Strong, fast, young guy, super talented. Sky's the limit for them. But honestly, let's talk about the real draw of the show.
Uh-oh.
the real draw of the show.
Uh-oh.
Sitting immediately to my left,
In the corner to my left.
former DCW heavyweight champion,
Former Mid-Ohio champion.
former Mid-Ohio champion,
Former tag team champion.
former tag team champion. He
Ooh.
did it all at DCW.
Oh, boy.
A DCW legend. I don't care what he says. A territory legend. He's Battle on the Borders current heavyweight champion, Mr. Sergeant Ledbetter. However,
Uh-oh.
I came back specifically for this match to DCW.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Open Contract Jones over here.
I'm not the Lion King anymore. Because what's a king to a god?
Yeah.
You're going to have to step in with the new and improved, the almighty
Okay.
Benjamin Kimera. I've been heavyweight champion everywhere I've went, and I can't get this guy to put me in a championship match because he likes to watch Adam Rohr just twirl his mustache.
Yeah.
But if I beat you,
Uh-huh.
but if I beat you, and Adam's great,
Yeah.
but if I
We
beat
like
you, it's
I mean,
undeniable.
It's
You've had every belt
if
there.
You beat me, you deserve a title shot. You deserve a title shot anyway.
Well, I do, but I thank
But
you for
if
acknowledging
beat,
that.
If you beat me,
It's undeniable.
it is. Now,
So-
here's the thing. If I beat you,
Yeah.
I deserve a shot at
Yes,
Adam
you do.
Borges.
Yes, you do.
And I could add another trophy to my collection
You could.
as Sargy 3 belts.
There you go.
And if I have to use him as a stepping stone, an almighty stepping stone, so be it.
So you're getting the new mindset, but I'll tell you this. And yeah, I'm dastardly or whatever. I'm not taking any shortcuts in this one.
You say that. You say that. Kev, you'll be there, right?
I'm trying to be there.
I'm not taking any shortcuts in this one.
Okay. You just want a
I
straight
need
up
to-
wrestling match?
I
you
got to win this belt.
like a
I've got
gentleman's wrestling match?
We can do that. I've got to win this belt. I have not won the heavyweight championship belt. I've got to win this match because I have to win this belt because I've been able to say I've won it everywhere.
Yeah.
I haven't won it here yet. I've got to do it for my own psychosis. I'm out of my
you
mind.
know what's standing in front of you there, big guy.
I do. And you know what's standing in front of you.
Remember, I'm only there for this night. So I have nothing to lose. So you're going to get the best Sergeant Ledbetter has to offer.
Okay. And I got everything to win. So
All
you're
right.
going to get the best.
It sounds
I
like
have
this
to
might be the
offer.
best match on the card.
It's
Yeah,
probably going to
we-
be the best match on the card. So
Yeah.
anyways, folks, head on out to Miami County Fairgrounds Saturday night. Be there. Doors open at 7. Bell time 7:30. We'll see you this weekend at the show, and then we'll see you next week. We talk about WrestleMania Night 1. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys Saturday night. Kev?
One of them gonna come back bruised, and it ain't gonna be me. Peace.
Dayton's radio home for Buckeyes football.